It
Alright,
in
you know what?
it.
Bye-bye.
Put it in it. Put it in it. I put it in the comedic section of controversial topics
We
Jamaica.
used to record on Sunday and post on Tuesdays, but due to reasons, we started doing it on Mondays. I don't remember.
Female. Them. Sorry.
Yeah, I was a female. Good morning, good evening, and good night, beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode of Controversial Topics. We are your hosts, myself. My God, I need a shave. Dario Dowie, Xavier
It's
Doctor,
massive. Sorry.
Daniel Virgo Graham,
I'll give you the flavor saver.
and his lovely wife, fiance, partner, girlfriend, Bononunus, woman.
And stress. She named stress.
It is within the job title of wife, so that's why I didn't set stress. Serena Virgo Bird Graham. That's literally her name in my phone.
You could have just put darkness 2.0 and done. Because
That's his daughter.
Virgo is the
And,
OG darkness, you know?
Bradshaw, Andre Bradshaw, the blacktivist. So guys,
Salutations.
I'm told that Virgo is in charge of this episode.
Yes, Virgo said you
We're
wanted
talking
to.
about something about a comment from one of MTR's YouTube videos, I think, or Instagram post first. Something just a woman said about him having cancer.
Oh, yes. Yes, Daryl, where's the red card? Or where's the red sofa? Cause
Oh, I found the red card today, but
Go on.
I'm not gonna red card you for it. So go
No.
ahead.
Just get it out because I want Bradshaw to understand. All right, let me see if I can find the picture.
Let's go for it.
Screenshot. No. Here we go. Soon as Daryl returns, I shall say what I need to say.
Hold on. You not hear me?
Yeah, man, loud and clear.
So Dario, what kind of friend are you? Know about Kedisha Yard and don't tell nobody about Kedisha Yard, eh?
The accusation.
I don't know who Kedisha. I thought it was a joke.
No, I thought it was a joke too until me see
I know nothing of this Kedisha person.
No,
Somebody sent me the video, maybe the same like a couple hours before the
Brother,
party started.
last night.
And I was like, ha, it's a huge joke. I went on Instagram, on Jamaican Instagram, like all the Jamaican pages. Apparently this shit was real and it's just like videos and pictures and memes and stuff. And like people outside Kedisha's, and I'm like, this is for real?
Yes.
She moved from Michigan or back road.
Brother, it was basically back road advertisement.
Shit be real.
$5 grand to her at it. But oh well. Anything that makes them
$5 grand
happy.
for combo. It's a goddamn her own goddamn KFC.
You're right.
I'm wondering if it was finger licking good.
We're not indulging in that. We're not indulging in that. Sorry.
I said it.
I know yesterday, but we're not indulging. Anyways, so for those of you who do not know or are not aware, Mr. Mediocre Tutorial Reviews is was suffering from testicular cancer, where the threat of chopping off one of his testicles. For those of you who were not aware, when I'm buzzing, did have to get removed if it was that serious. But thankfully, he did the surgery and he is 2 bars deep as per usual, from what he said in his video. Now, he is one of the many men from the, I would say, manosphere group, although he's not really a part of it, who basically condemns this feminist modernization. And on one of his recent videos, was it the Britney Renner video I sent you there, or it was the other one?
I don't remember which one it was. I think probably the second one.
Hold on. I want to make sure I'm a fact straight, because when I done say what we need to say, make sure I have it right. All right, so should be able to remember. No, not that. No. Yes, it was the one about the Julissa lady, I believe. Either that or the woman should bring nothing to the table nonsense. But anyways, so this lovely young lady by the name of Danielle Marie, apparently she's on YouTube as one of those type of ladies. She responded to the man's comments saying that all that talk of women dying alone and you got cancer while unmarried. Isn't it funny how karma likes to remind people that it's waiting? You see, if with
But
all of
she's
that,
but
hold on,
she's
hold
seen
on,
on
hold on,
YouTube looking for
hold on,
okay.
hold on. All of them word they can shoot right back under your mama in the deepest, darkest crevice, bitch. Can tell
Agree.
you that much.
Um, I find it that just because it doesn't defeat or change the reality, it hurts even more. So in our mindset, so the man have cancer. So what? It doesn't change the facts. The men refuse to become or will be in this day and age. Nobody puppet, and then hate that. And I'm sorry, but before there was a red pill, I was always red pilled by my father. Shit. Mama go further. My sister then did red pill for a long time. Make a one go that far. Just saying.
Yeah, no, but it's just so it's just a repeated process over and over. This is the only way women think they can hurt people by stating their dumbass opinions, and then when shit hits the fan, oh, they want a shoulder to cry on. You know, I get mine. But anyways, no, yeah,
Before
Virgo.
before you jump cross here, my lad.
Mm.
I just like how women choose to attack men about the simplest issues they might have. The man have cancer and him testicles and him single. Well, wow. So, alright, cool. Because the man views don't coincide with hers. It's supposed to be a bad thing, and that's karma. So the 9,000 or 10,000 man we are pay for your OnlyFans. So, that went off. And for those who can't read lips, those words were not nice. But I was saying, yeah, man, the 9 or 10,000 man we are paying money to see our OnlyFans then. What a difference.
I'm glad no one heard the amount of expletives me just cuss a while ago from a police van.
Well, we can see it though. You see me? But yo, it goes into everything that's going on tonight.
Yep.
So yo, hello, good morning viewers, cause the eye just arise again. Is
by
me
Did
precarious by precarious means.
child being abused.
lies,
I was being abused.
lies. I object.
You don't have a
Object to
case.
what?
No, she never have a case in this. That's what she come and try bad up, man. Denied.
You see me? But yeah, even make it worse. This whole talking about this something just get my back to remembering why I fucking hate feminism. Yo, yeah, women should get equality, but them selective with them equality though.
Brother.
I mean,
This is why
Virgo, you weren't here
why
when
I
we did the
believe
feminism
that
thing, but it's not even those feminism isn't necessarily for black people or black women.
no, it was never designed for black women. Black
It was
women
designed
only
for white people.
add up the numbers, nothing
Bro,
more.
well, technically, it wasn't designed for anybody besides white people, to be honest.
White women, to be honest.
Yes, we're white women.
That was mainly for white women. Because black men were working at the time. You understand me? When the economy dipped and everybody lost their jobs, including the black, the white, everybody was under the Great Depression. When jobs came back to the circulation, welfare started to decline in the white community. But the black community, on the other hand, the women chose to take welfare over, a provider, a protector, a man in the household. And it's from that demographic till this very day. That near 50-year-old sin and still counting. Where black women believe say the man must bend to their will and no other reason in the world woman need that level of requirement from a man before she's willing to listen to him. Not no gossip. And I will never stop preaching that rubbish. I will never stop preaching that bullshit fallacy where fallacy will mash up so many good people. Because what? The man of a perfect. And then listen to you. Make that make sense, yo.
No. That's not it. That's not it, Bradshaw.
Mm-hmm.
She wants the man that makes the six figure, have abs, loyal, and have time and dedication to spend with her. She's been
Sir?
looking for a tree all her life and don't realize them plant out a door, brother.
Sir, I'll call my wife and tell her straight. So, yo, I know by definition let's go further. I have an unfair advantage, so does Dowie. But Dowie now use sperm, I don't know why.
Manipulating
Case
bastard.
Well,
check.
reasons
Well, I'm
yeah,
gonna finish my
well,
point.
Sorry, I don't use what?
You say now use the advantage. Me say one of the key parts about where KS love talk was something that most most people who leave high school and college don't really hold on to. That social circle, the real power behind anybody is right. The five most important people you associate yourself with, that define how you normally move in the world. KC created a network for every man that ever went to that school, even if you never graduate. They still help you out. Shoot, one of the mottos for the club was like, let me say, fortune prefers the bold.
Oh, you mean fortune
That's
favors the bold?
yeah, fortune favors the bold. That's a part of the alumni. That's a part of the KC alumni. Thing. It's a part of it too. Different from the Fortis, Caterers, non-Fortis. But all I'm saying is, we have a network of old boys who establish them. Right now, their money are rotten. So that part I'm glad about. Most people don't even understand it needs to be linked in correctly. A LinkedIn man know him a do because I have everybody around him who, analyze the risk long before him take it. And the same thing with women. Women understand that, men are cost calculated. And I've been known that from my child.
But how the man do that when them can't even form a sisterhood for themselves, brother? You can take any 10 man, put them in a totally different scenario, and 5 out of that 10 or 7 out of that 10 man are form a bond where will last them throughout a lifetime. You take 10 women and do that to them, I can guarantee you. So them are form alliances and stab each other in the back one way or the other. And at the end of it, everybody can hate and despise each other, but them are smiling with each other in front of them face and talk about, oh yeah, I love her. Oh, I can't live. Oh, she my best friend. She my ride or die.
But when you make woman look bad though.
Did I lie though?
no,
No,
hold on.
Did I
you
lie
can't
though?
just say sometimes you can't say some and it depends.
No, it doesn't
There's not
depend.
everyone
Oh,
like that. Why you make everything you make woman just look awful and a whole?
And again, I ask, did I lie though?
Not
Man's
entirely.
be speaking facts.
Thank you very much.
No,
Remember, I know.
It's just a higher probability with
no, but hold on,
females usually.
Out of all of us here as men, do we want to be right about this? No, really and truly. I can't name one man. Well, everyone and two genuinely really want a woman to just dead and suffer, but most of will actually want women to strive and be better. But it seems women like to self-destruct more than they like to self-contain. And that's even more true now than anything when they have this false belief that men should, how can I put this? garner to their beliefs and listen to what they say because they know better. Remember the last time there was a woman ruler that actually ruled with her iron fist and led her people to salvation. Pretty sure all of those salvations died out a good death.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
the one woman in who had power in all of the world gave her power to the most sadistic, crazy, and power drunken man. Where she ran Egypt into the ground and gave it to Rome.
Poppycock, the Prime Minister of India, her father was once the minister of the Congress and everybody in there. They voted for her because they thought that she was a cut like her father. Male ruling and woman ruling are two different ruling.
Yeah, I'm right.
So when she started getting pushback from her opposition, she started organizing assassinations. The lady did this thing called what again, man? I got into trouble for this because I never know the definition did change over the years. When you sterilize somebody, it's pretty much making sure that they can't have children. She used to do that frequently to the point where she had an internal mandate for her own people. Anybody who should don't like her to get sterilized. And if you choose not to,
She
she send
euthanized them.
hitmen to kill you. This is known. This is not guess me, I guess this. I'm not trying to make women look bad. This is known. One of the cruelest and most sadistic tyrant was a woman. And remember, this is India we are talking about. You don't hear about them story there. You don't hear how much people life she ruined because what? She got paranoid because she realized that what she had to show was way over her head. But she already in a power. She can't just go down. She can't just admit that she's wrong. So what you think she do? Like most women do. She double down and she triple down on her paranoia. Oh, I believe they had to assassinate her after she voted her out. They had to assassinate her after.
Turnabout's fair play.
But let me ask a question. Don't I have men who are just the same or do things just like that?
Yeah, but a man
Didn't
doesn't. But a man analyze the cost of what man do. She did this solely based on her emotions. She never get half of the facts, but just because someone dared to challenge what she said, she made her feelings tell her say what she's doing is right. A man more way. Men normally seek the counsel of other men. Women seek the counsel of women for feelings and feel good and confirmation and all this. Yeah, there's a difference, love.
So you're
That.
saying
There
the
are some women
difference.
who don't do that and are like have
So
sense or whatever. But
I'm gonna ask a question. So the
Hold on.
difference.
That not answer the question we asked us for. Yeah. Talk.
No, I mean, to be fair, Serena, the biggest difference between tyrannical men and tyrannical women, tyrannical men always have a purpose that is beyond their own selfish desires. In the end, most of their actions will be seen by most people as just them being evil, but it always benefited their significant others, people who were close to them or the country itself. Every tyrannical woman that has been shown throughout history, from the great gods come back straight to modernization days. It's always about what they did not get or what they did not receive. It's never about anything else. And it's been proven time and time again. This is not shit we are making up. This is what women have done time and time again, and they refuse to learn. So it's not our fault. Them keep on to do this and we keep on to call it out, honestly.
So you're saying the difference between the men and women who are cruel is that men do it on a rational basis and it benefits person close to them while women are selfish and they do it based on emotions.
Put it this way: the men who do things very irrationally gave us an advancement in medicine, Adolf Hitler. gave us the Asian race, Attila the Hun.
Vaccinations, you go too far. Something simple as vaccinations. Which woman you know, which woman you know was willing to put herself in harm's way to find a cure for half of the things that would kill and eradicate much millions of people, smallpox and all of them things. Men
No,
risk their lives to do it. Well, I know, but to sit here and think and sit here and believe that just because men are giving an opinion on something that really doesn't feel all that good or it's on a way, men care. If we didn't, we wouldn't have set the laws and we'll mash up we ourselves.
if we never care, we wouldn't create feminism.
Thank you very much.
You know,
We didn't care. If we didn't care, we wouldn't have set the justice system and the legal system to screw us after. No matter how good a husband you are, women walk away and lose normally. Man normally lose half of whatever he did or what he earned, even if he's not doing nothing wrong. Cause this thing where America invented called the no-fault divorce, the worst thing that ever happened to marriage. Can you please? Seriously? I'm going to, no?
Yeah?
well, I will not deny or say whatever you guys are saying is lie or it's untrue. However, I just want you guys to always at least mention that is not every single woman though. Una can give a little heads up and salute
You see,
those
you
who are
see,
not that awful.
you see,
Because
Serena,
even though
that's
it's
the
not,
thing.
there's no, even though there's not much and you can hardly find them, you still have one and two women who have done good and don't always use them emotion. They have done good stuff and are good women.
Yeah, they're called
That's all I'm saying.
outliers.
That's
Yeah, they're
all.
called outliers, you know?
Yo, I love how every woman in every argument try to defend themselves. That right.
No, I'm defending me.
Okay, I'm actually looking for the list of African queens that led their nations and did a good job. But I'm scrolling through a lot of pictures.
I'm saying I love how women love defend themselves in the 5% of the good woman then. You
Yeah.
ever notice it?
Yeah, becoming a one fall and that bad woman them.
That's exactly
I
our
have to save
point.
myself.
That's the whole point we are trying to make.
I have to save myself.
You see, she prove our point.
And my future family and my future generation coming after me. That we are not awful and they will grow and do just the same as I. You know?
Can I ask you a
Vyrgo.
question? Can I ask you a question, love? Do you know how to neutralize a bad situation? Say, for instance, a gentleman come in and he might rat, he might chant, and he might chat iron and brimstone.
Hold on, Bradshaw, she not here. Remember, so the phone we have kind of really like Jamaican airwaves. See,
I want to play in a wall every day, Dan. You have no idea. You have no idea. Every day I want to play in a wall. Anyways, I was saying, must ask the lady if she knows, if she understands what it means to step down when you are stepping up. Because most women claim them know what they want to do, but most don't. Because a man might be upset when you step in and you not understand and he's not forthcoming with the information. Most women feel say she should double down instead of step down and make him come to her. Relationships are a game of push and pull. Most people don't know that. You can't always give an extra so somebody must, you must want to take through one day. But, right.
Well, I can say for me, I understand.
I can't
I can't say for everybody, but you do have people who understand, and you do have females who know when to step down, to be honest. And I'm going to say truthfully, there's a lot of women, there are most women who don't know if Vicky by their mouth, and boy to God, me half the time me want to kill them myself. But it is reality. But then again, you do have those who knows how to dial it down and when to be the bigger person.
Outliers. That's
Yeah.
what they call them. You don't understand the love. I'm not saying that they don't exist. Just like how you have good men out there where women overlook and they fall in the background characters and all of them big show them. And
stop telling like
everything happens in life. Oh, no, go so. And most women don't even acknowledge that because we know girls who have sex with dudes but they don't consider sex because they don't feel nothing for the guy. So she not count that.
It has to be an emotional connection.
But no. What? And this is weird because I used to think it's only men are not good sever them things there, but then the stats changed now because it moved from men 28% cheating to women 24. We're only 4% higher than you, which means y'all are the dirt. Y'all are going to X too. I'm just saying because society paint men as being these monsters and all. Only men alone run born and not even close. Not
I
even
think it,
close.
it falls from where most women just feel tired and they don't want to feel powerless. Because
Tired of
overall
what?
society used to make them be like that, where men used to do everything, get education, they get a job, and all women have to do are just sit down and take abuse
Again,
at
that was
home.
just a white thing.
Please,
Yeah, but
please.
hold on, now, hold on, now,
It's
We
hold on.
not
Now.
understand
really
this
a
now. You know,
white
we
thing.
need to understand something
It
now.
was not only a white thing, but even if it's
True.
only even if maybe it evolved from white people, but then it came into black race.
No,
So
it was taught. It was taught to black people to believe this nonsense.
and then bring it
Feminism.
and then bring it forward, and it no matter who it came from, women of different race still felt the same. That's the
And
point.
because, well, true, and because of what I just said, women of all different races now are experiencing one of the worst generation they've ever experienced. Over 2 million women in the black race are going to die regardless of them getting a man. Because them what? Believe them can do it by them what? Self. Right?
But I can agree, so them take it too far.
China,
You feel?
China, Asia right now. The
But
population
you can't expect better. Most women are them just what you call it? Them just extra. Them overdo things overall.
Uno just now no buckler.
Hey, shut up. Shut up now. What is wrong with you?
civilization wasn't created for singles. It was created for married people. There's a reason for generations why you normally get married. It wasn't because, because we are oppressed. So make it make sense. Years later, when black women, especially black women, have the power over the man in employment, jobs, and so on, why aren't they happy? And the education was supposed to make them, yes, make them are.
My question is, do you think that
Long doc and
all right, sorry, I'm so
you
sorry.
doc talk.
I'm so sorry. Talk.
Yo, Virgo. We are tacklers so hard for brother. What
Yeah.
happened, sir? What?
I shall move like
No, but to be fair,
Nothing wrong.
to be fair, if I'm going to be honest, through conversations that I've had with people, young, old, and even people my age, we always used to hear this saying where don't ever compare people to your worst experiences, brother man. While men have had a tendency to do this, well, no, when boys have had a tendency to compare every bad experience or every fucking idiot girl they ever have sex with to the worst thing on the planet. Women take it to a different level. One man broke them heart, all men are dogs. How the fuck does that ever make sense? She knows it doesn't make sense, no, but because it's a narrative that's going to get her sympathy. Oh, yes, let's do this.
Yeah, like can you just say Steve from Waterford, lots like this, that,
Why you
that,
have to
that,
use
all?
Waterford? You know, say you is a fussy. Why you have to use Waterford?
Kedisha's neighbor.
Red card
Yeah,
yourself,
man,
no. Red card yourself right now.
December the 27th people, Kedisha have a next party or yard.
Yeah, man. Hey. No formal promotion of sexual activities on this podcast, sir. What are you doing?
No, $5,000 combo, my friend. And I can tell you that combo is better than the one at KFC because you got the guap 3000.
How do you know?
Ask him again.
Yes,
You
you,
know, just
Dario.
make it on Twitter.
Dario. Well, no, hold on, Virgo. So, that's why you want to play this. You're attacking the man while the man wife is on the podcast, sir. Mine,
No,
sir.
I'm trying to
Your
tell the
birthday
man
is
stop
this
watching
week,
Kedisha's
Your
OnlyFans.
birthday is this week, I will do what needs to be done.
I did not know she have a OnlyFans, so you know say she have a
You
OnlyFans.
don't know.
How do
You get
you
paid.
know things about her unless you're watching the OnlyFans?
No, sir. I'm looking on Instagram and Twitter.
Come on, see, you're not go over
We
there
are,
for me stepping in your chest.
we are getting off topic. For once, it's not me bringing it off topic. Let us get back on track, please. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. My question is: do you think overall that things will change? Do you think we eventually will have a better generation from these women nowadays?
All you like
In a
about
few
but
centuries.
Hey,
yeah, I know.
it's a question. Don't kill me.
Let us not attack her. All right.
Exactly.
Here's how it. All right.
Aggressive much.
The only way that is going to be possible for generations after to be better is if this current generation stops fucking itself. And the chances of that are as big as my two teams not stressing me out every single day. Nil. Zero.
So
As big as
Because
who that's stressing you
you
out?
think it's gonna get
the two
worse
team
then?
them my two team them New Zealand Warriors and Spurs stressing me out. So you don't know say it never go happen. It never go happen.
Right?
You think
Society has plateaued. To answer the question, society has plateaued. Men refuse to participate. I mean, right now, what's the point? What's the point in building families now that women are telling men to their face and don't need them? Shoot. Some women go as far as tell men say, they might feel artificial sperm, you soon will become null and void. So yeah. We have an entire generation of women that are poisoning younger women. Keep preaching this nonsense. She not supposed to be, anything for your man, but she in charge of this and being being sub being submissive is a dirty word. Most people don't understand half of what it
Bradshaw, I can't hear you.
You need to project your voice.
yeah, they must say now.
I'm not sure if it's because I'm black or because I'm Jamaican or it's your phone.
Boy, oh
The
boy.
phone are good. That I say I want to do this now.
Why are you being such an asshole tonight, Dario? What is wrong with you, sir?
But like I'm saying, the idea, the old tropes, especially in the black race, need for die. Say men only good for probably a little money and a little cocky. That shit has to die first. Second, women have to understand say they're going outside of the natural alignment. If you think I'm lying, check the other race them. Which other race has ever said that them don't need them man? Except black woman. Which
That they
other
don't do
race
what?
of woman? Which other race of woman rebel against them men? Except black women. Which woman, out of sheer pride and stupidity, rather die than admit that she make a mistake? Black women. So when I say an entire generation has to die, I mean that. Because them say when times are good, you make weak. When times are hard, you make strong men. Again, when times are easy, you make weak men. Somewhere along those lines. Right now, we live in a society where men are being socialized to be women, emotional brothers. That if you say something too hard to him, you go in their feelings.
Get in touch with the feminine side.
Want to kill you because what? You might express female emotions with male testosterone. It normally not gonna end well. It normally end violent. But women don't know that. So keep making the men that most women don't want. Keep socialize your boys to be in touch with their feminine side.
I don't have a feminine side.
Whatever the fuck that means.
I don't have a feminine side. I'm a dude.
If I remember I heard that shit once in a Family Guy. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about?
I'm not trans. I don't have a feminine side.
And here we go. When I thought we could go 1 week without mentioning it, you had to go there. Fucking hell. It's okay.
try-
It's
they're trying
okay.
to say-
It's okay. I watched The Matrix yesterday, so I'm used to anomalies.
They're trying to say that men should be more in touch with their feelings. Men should be able.
But Virgo, when these so-called men are in touch with their feelings, at them see man talk about how, why is he so emotional? Why is he?
Why is he a
Bitch,
bitch?
make up your mind. Is it you want a man box you down 24/7, or you want a man who comes and call you every night? Blood creep, man. Make up your mind. Sure.
In between.
In between you.
Equilibrium, like the movie.
No. You have your. Let me tell you this. Just like a certain song said, you now get the best of both worlds. So you either choose the
But
soft
Anna
ass,
said you get the best of both worlds.
that bitch died a good death, and she not dead yet. But my point is, you can't, it's like you go on buffet and you see all these wonderful combos, but then they say you only 2 meat you can take. You're gonna really be the smart ass and talk about so you take up everything. You might lose your hand and start eat through a straw.
Better analogy.
Don't.
Best of both worlds is choosing between eating at a buffet every single night and keeping slim and fit.
Of course, you can still go to buffet and just eat less and choose the right things.
Yeah, choose the right things with what? Fried chicken, shrimp, hamburger, all the food. Man,
Plus ice cream to wash it down.
You don't know the high carbs and
high
carbs and what?
Let me tell you, oi, if me, Virgo, and Derek go on buffet right now, I can assure you, we not think about, let me maintain my figure. Food for mash up.
I'm eating only meat.
Food for mash up. I can remember all them GC nights when me dead feel hungry. Food for mash up all too no.
I remember the night when I was a vegetarian and they forgot to give me vegetarian food. And at 2:30 in the morning when hungry was calling my phone. And boy did I answer. And that chicken looked really good.
Get my vegetarian tonight.
Yo.
Chicken eats corn, I eat chicken. Food chain.
It's not the only thing.
They say still eat a vegetable.
I had to eat chicken, bro.
Yeah, but sorry, it's okay.
Like GC's life was one of the reasons why I stopped being a vegetarian.
Big man. When Virgo used to see over GC, Virgo said, Virgo see it for himself with a box of food they would then get. One say, yo, that make you see why you get him every time you come back and trading.
But man, me not even eat the food at GC no more, brother. Every time I come play match at GC and them say where I get food, as we get the lunch, me give a monitor and say, yo, brother, hey, I'm not hungry.
Yeah, most people give you away lunches.
Brother, you take lunch him to are you? Yeah man, man. You lunch him top notch.
Michael chicken dried on my virgin sex life. And at the time the virgin never have sex.
One of them day when my editing skills reaches that top echelon in YouTube, I just have a little counter in our top corner for every time one sex analogy get make. That is actually true.
Yeah. Yeah, for answer that question because for answer serious question because me everybody point of view upon it, so may I start get some hate, but do I think that this will get better? Nope. Fuck no. Do I think there's a way for it to change? Yes. But it will not change because guess what? The women that these girls idolize are the Cardi B's, the Jada Kingdoms, the Spice,
Kardashians.
Huh?
Meg the Stallion, don't forget about that.
No, finish your point.
You see me? These are the women
Real
that they
Housewives of
idolize.
Atlanta.
Jesus
And-
Christ, Dario, please. My
and
sanity
what-
can't take it.
And what they sing about are what these females nowadays are going to want to base their
Hands
life.
on my knees, shaking ass. I'm a thought, yeah.
You see
No,
me?
you're not going go so far. Just Cardi B entire backstory. So, this bitch stole from men. Sure, she do it for survive, but that is her literal origin story, stealing from men. And now she has sing trash about them. Same bitch who comes and get cheap on other day and go back to that same man. And that's your role model. Okay.
But did she tell other women to steal from men too?
Of course.
Oi, just
No.
like how everybody say Vybz
Just like how
Kartel.
she did
Oi,
post
just
something
like how
to say that
everybody
she
say
don't want
Vybz
other
Kartel
females
is
to
the
grow up to
reason
be a
for crime in Jamaica. I shall use the same analogy saying Cardi B is the reason why so much modern women is fucking idiots, and I will not take it back.
Okay,
Listen to me.
so
I believe that women are idiots because they want to be idiots because they choose to follow people and do those stupid things that they see. Look at me. I could look at them and choose to do differently. Use that as an example. So people are who make themselves stupid. Okay? Not
We-
other people.
you know.
because my sister like screenshot some of her DMs on Snapchat, and I'm like, why is it that I've never sent these like this shit to a woman before? And well, I'll have to forward the messages to you so you can understand what I mean. But anyway,
Sit there.
to add to your point, Virgo, let me take you to the book of Exodus.
Hallelujah.
People dead.
When when God took the Israelites out of Egypt and they were in the wilderness, and God was bringing them to a place of milk and honey. Exodus 23, the last couple of verses, God literally told them, yo, I'm going to bring you to the place of milk and honey, but I'm going to slowly kill or get rid of the people that were in the land of Canaan, so that you can inhabit the land. I don't, but I can't. Exodus 23 and the last 5 verses, I think it was. The man literally listed out a plan as to how he's going to kill the people little by little. Because if he kills everybody like one time, like a plague or some shit, like animals and things are going to take over the plan, and it's going to be like more work for you. So I want it to be less work. Anyway, when God told Moses to send 12 spies into the place, 10 of the spies come back and say, yo, it's too hard. I don't think we can do it. Come back with negative reports and whatever. And like only 2 guys came back with good reports. And this was the same for the majority of the Israelites. And because of a whole heap of fuckery that the Israelites did keep up, that is why God made them walk around for 40 years. He literally had to kill off the old people that were now out of slavery, but slavery was stuck in them. The man literally listed out the plan and said, yo, I'm going to fuck shit up and make it easy for you. And this is exactly how. But just because y'all are too fucked up, or you're internally or mentally, y'all is too fucked up. So even if I quite literally sent you to heaven now, you would still complain and find fault. So I mean, I think that's we need an exodus, a similar exodus with this generation of people.
Kill them and dead.
Wow. When you say it like that. But yeah, like we need to like kill off this mentality or kill off the people with this mentality.
No, but think about it like this.
When types of mentality
when we watch
and like kind of revamp before shit can change.
Back in medieval times, if I can go so far, right? Or back when gladiators were around. What was their whole motto? Yo, anybody was showing any form of weakness, dead. You can't survive in this if you don't have strong mentality. So people have always died. I don't know why people are so hinged on this fact. Oh, death is so. I say, yo, brother, if you're dead, you're dead. If you are showing weakness, Spartans, medieval times, hell, even back in the times of Greek gods and everything, Zeus, one of the most petty ass bitches we've ever come across in Greek mythology. This man,
it was during times of peace when Zeus started keep up fuckery. But
Yeah,
when he was at war with like the Titans and at war with his father Kronos and
yeah,
them
but
niggas,
yeah, but
like
Zeus,
he was level-headed.
yeah, but Zeus killed people regardless. But he had the right mentality and say, oh, well, weak people for dead.
As Bradshaw said, like the good times, peaceful times breed weak people, and weak-minded
The
people,
thing is,
and hard
peace
times
is
bring
never
stronger people
everlasting. If anybody has ever watched an anime or a movie, peace is never forever.
or life.
It is never forever. Darkness will always be around the corner, one way or the other. So I don't know why people think that, people will just always be good. Bitch, no. There's always going to be that one singularity who is going to be fucked up, and you're going to have a lot more fucked up people with it.
Well, you need darkness in order to have light.
If that is the case, why are
coexist.
people so easy to condemn and say, why they're just inherently evil? The fuck?
I think people it's easier to be negative than positive because positivity requires more strength
Which
while
is why
weakness
Hashirama was
requires
stronger than
while
Madara.
negativity requires weakness. So
Huh?
most people drift to
What?
that.
Hold on, what? I never hear that. What?
Which is why Hashirama was always stronger than Madara.
We don't speak about that.
That is an anomaly, my friend.
We're not talk. We're
No,
not talk.
like, no. Think about it. Which one took more willpower? To go Madara's route or to stay pure like Hashirama? Through all odds and all like excessive, unnecessary fuckery and all sorts of reasons to just go the dark road, or just like the Madara was just kill them all and done.
To go
Which
to
one took more power? Which
to
one
go to
took more
Tobirama
willpower?
route was a smarter way.
Not a blood clot.
To go to,
Tobirama was just a Madara who used water.
Tobirama was just a bitch. This man had
Prove me wrong.
Nobody can
I'll
tell me
give you a hint. I'm not.
Well, I know. Nobody can tell me the man never have an inferior. Yo, this man's sole purpose
We're
for
not getting
living.
into that. He's just a blue Madara.
so true. But
We're not talking about anime, we're talking about the ideologies. Anyway.
What are
yeah.
talking about?
Oh yeah, sorry.
It take more energy for the
Anyway,
positive.
true word. But yeah, to Serena about the earlier thing about not all women are bad. Yeah, I did find the African queens who like did some good shit like Nefertiti.
No, but hold on.
Yeah, Asante.
What we as
Nefer-
humans normally grade,
Marima.
right?
Holy fuck. Dude, you read the real history for Nefertiti?
Nefertiti. Oh no, like I read the history, yeah.
What good did she do?
She wasn't all bad.
Oh, okay.
Hey, she still did good for the for her black race.
Brother, she sold out
She
Egypt
wasn't all bad. Yeah.
to Rome. She literally did the same thing that Cleopatra did.
Did you expect?
Yeah, she became a yam head.
Yeah, can I answer that question, Virgo? Did you expect any better?
No.
Exactly. That's why when history.
Some of these
That's
are
why when
warrior
any
princesses.
That's why when any historian speaks about Egypt and the women who let it fall, they aren't surprised that it went is because of two women who, let's be frank, their short-sighted views are best left alone. That's why when we see people have talk about how Cleopatra and Nefertiti did this and that, I say, yeah, sure, let's just outweigh the fact that both of them were the cause of their entire species and generation dying out. Okay, then.
Yeah, as me I said, finishing off my point.
Anyway,
it now the change.
Can we segue into Virgo's actual topic because we're kind of went off.
We needed
point.
We needed something to break the ice.
Well, actually, no.
I mean, if the woman who made a comment watches this, she's gonna break her heart, and I hope it does.
Who cares?
Yo, well, in truth, this does the topic we'll talk on does feedback into what I want to talk about, where it doesn't revolve around this time of year still, but it does. First and foremost, Dario, you're still only getting one present for Christmas. But
my birthday is Friday, Christmas is 2.5 weeks after. I want 2 presents. If it's rum, I want 2 rums. if it's beer, I want 2 beers, or I want a beer and a rum.
That's
I
why
have
black
spoken.
people can never strive again.
Exactly, because them only want to give you one present during December.
Go take a rope, go hang yourself and go dead.
I'm immortal, sir. I transcend.
That's why. That's why. Oh, okay. So that's why you have to go to the people them data house then, sir.
I'm not ready to transcend. You promised that you weren't going to mention her for the rest of the night, you know.
Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
God.
Yes, you did.
I did.
Yes, you did.
I lied. Welcome to the club.
Hey, the man saying can transcend. He never say more somebody find a sword that can kill transcendent beings.
Brother, I can tell you this, that piece of axe what then I always go transcend for killing.
I can also shoot myself. That doesn't mean I want to shoot myself.
Yeah, but all right. The topic is if you're in the months, months like December, months like February, because every female likes the Valentine's Day thing. They dig a day bit men for a body man. But society calls it love. Love. So do you uphold with a woman supposed to get a gift every time an anniversary come around, or birthday, Valentine's Day, Christmas, but you're supposed to only give a pussy pan for your birthday?
Not a blood clot.
That for dead out. That is another trend that needs to die a good death.
Fam, if she can't even know that what I like and get
Big
me what
man,
I like,
if she can't for buy a fake
with her?
rose, if she can't for buy a fake rose for you on Valentine's Day, fling her away. Dash her away.
No joke. I would break up.
Brother, hear me I say. Yo, I always say this. A certain girl or there GC, there you know who me attack. Buy this girl one fake rose, and one of them little fake idiot watch there what money used to sell. I buy one bouquet of flowers, you see me? My girl well up with tears. And me then my idiot self. I said, what the fuck she a cry about? And the girl say, oh, nobody has ever done something like that. Then it clicked to me. I said, yo, this is not really the gift. It's just the thought that counts. But tell some of them blood clot girl this. You get left and get born sooner than you can say zoom.
If you never get born before, you say zoom.
If the bun didn't hurt, does it count?
Well on. What you want me to say? You want me to do the Ronaldo celebration soon?
If the bun didn't hurt, does it count as bun?
Yeah, still count as bun.
Okay.
You can take what the fuck was she fuck?
No, as in if it didn't bother me that she was fucking.
Dario, if you lose $50,000 and it don't bother you, you still lost the money, right?
Yeah, I still lost money.
Okay.
Can you take what the fuck that she fuck on you?
I don't want to, but no.
Okay.
Hold on. Pause. Why on earth would you want to take it back?
Exactly.
Well, if I could take what the fuck was she fuck on, but I take back all the fuck with me fuck she.
Alright, Vyrgo. For your case, kind of win.
Special.
Serena.
Special case refund on Amazon.
I am saying.
Yo, you see, you want Serena to want to brain and stop connect like saying a pinball. This need to stop.
It's a call center mentality. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me answer, man.
Alright, pussy. Friday you will see. Don't worry. Friday you will see, man.
What you do Friday?
You don't worry about that. Continue, Vyrgo.
Please abandon the foolishness.
That's your pick. Foolishness is mine. Me go name.
I was just about to have a Peter moment right there, but I said no. I was just to have a Peter moment right there. Wow. But yeah, me just see it cause for years I realized the trend. And I was caught in the loop as well at one point, Valentine's Day come around, bad man, I celebrate Valentine's Day, but no, she celebrate Valentine's Day. I'm say, all right, me get her a present. I get her a present, and I say, alright, what may I get for Valentine's Day? Say not have me, what more you want? Come from Bob Buckler shoulder.
Hello. The woman that said, "What more you want?" She never, she not buy nothing. Now one thing I know she again. Continue.
Her birthday come and I buy her a gift. My birthday come and she say, no, so we can get some ice cream. I say, what? But I buy it still.
That means
You
we
know-
are not getting ice cream. You're getting ice cream.
You know the worst part. If you were just truthful and just tell me say, yo, I mean, I have to pay for it, it probably wouldn't hurt as much. But no, you have to come and play along man feelings and go and say, oh, actually I get
If she
something
even
decent.
said, can we go out for your birthday and you just buy us some ice cream? That would have let's just spend time together. If you said we're gonna spend time together, but me a pay.
No,
But
you,
I'm not
you,
so
have,
bad.
you have to know the funniest thing. Women like to talk about how men, your words, though you guys don't know the word, your sentences properly. When Uno
Basically manipulate you.
can't even save
I can do
himself.
that.
Or I think most men are manipulated.
No, most men are not.
And the
Trust me.
most sweet like sugar.
Nope, most men are not
That is not
manipulated.
manipulation. That's
Hold
just a
on,
woman being dumb.
hold on. I'm an expert. Most men are not manipulative. Most men lie because women don't like the truth. I am manipulative because I will fuck with your head.
No,
And
no.
you won't
Most
even
men
know.
lie because they're afraid of how the women will react to the truth.
They know the same thing the man just said.
No, because you
No.
want when a
No,
woman hold on, when a
it's
woman
not that
walks
they
up to you
won't
and say,
take the foot
would
or
you love me if I was a unicorn?
You just think that you just don't like the way
Would
they
you love me if I was a Jeep?
Of course.
Would you love me if I was burnt up in a fire?
If you know,
Why are you in a burning building?
no, you have to know the
Why
funniest
are
thing.
you a Jeep?
No, hold on.
When I like Escalades?
Hold on. You have to know the
Why are
funniest
you a
thing.
unicorn when I like dragons?
Alright, there you go. You cannot.
What about me? Shut up. I'm arguing.
You're not arguing. You're literally stating your problems and thinking Serena is going to give you a solution. Shut up.
Why were you not making when I like sayings?
Sometimes you have to tell her what you like so she can become it.
Cut your fuckery, man.
Hold on.
We're gonna talk about what she can be, what she might become.
I
Might become a burn
bet
victim.
every little I say like dragon, one day should I underpang ask you, if I was a dragon, would you still love me? But if you're not
What
tell
kind of
her,
dragon are you?
she carry them, man.
What kind are you? Are you a wish granting dragon? You a red dragon?
She can be
dragon
anything
from
she-
Final
she can
Fantasy?
anything she
Hey,
wants.
hey, if
Dragon
my
Ball Z dragon,
hey,
what?
man, I tell
Like,
you, if my woman says she's going to be a wish granting dragon, man, I say I have one wish for you to shut the fuck up.
Oh my God.
anyway, my rant was baseless.
I
But
second that
yeah,
statement.
like women do ask a lot of stupid ass questions, and like a lot of times women are in this emotional fairy tale world or delusion, to put it short.
Yet still they not like when they watch anime, you know, fucking idiot.
Listen, sometimes they ask questions just to see how you would react and what your answer would be.
And when we do the same thing,
So
is the
when I
biggest
ignore
problem.
you, this is my style. My style is I'm gonna lick your dead in the eye and just not answer you.
When that me don't ask a question 10 times, you must answer me because you don't want me shut up. And you have to just
Say,
answer a question just to me shut up.
Say,
Trust me, every woman who's ever bet me has always lost. I'm have a look at dirty style where I would snap my fingers like Thanos and pretend like it ceased to exist. I mean, I would do this if I know that there's like no sharp objects or if I know that the girl won't stab me.
oh sure. Right. Knowing you go do it regardless and just pray for yourself.
I won't die, I'll transcend.
I hope when you are going people in that I was your transcend to hear.
But
You said you weren't gonna talk about her.
Sir, I told you I lied. Like what in that did you not get?
Can you just not?
Never. What's like on your birthday this Friday? Hey, yo, that video. Hey, part 1.
Which video?
Don't worry about
Dario,
it.
I'm coming off all social media from tonight.
Dario,
Bitch, you're not.
you are 4 days you are 4 days out from being 30. How are you feeling?
29 or 30. Remember, I think 29. Remember. I don't feel no way.
Good, my friend. Good. Good.
I don't even have anything planned for my birthday as usual.
Yeah, that's per usual. But if you had
If
a
I plan
girlfriend,
something, it's not gonna happen, and it's just gonna
if you had a,
disappoint
if
me.
you
And
had a
I'm just gonna
girlfriend,
be
if you had a
depressed.
girlfriend or a lady friend, you would have something planned.
Fam, I've had a girlfriend like one birthday, and it still sucked.
So essentially, you've just given yourself up to just spending your life by yourself.
She gave she are the
No,
both
not my life by myself, but
are the both you
like
try
for
again,
now.
Dario.
What?
Are the both you try again for the present, don't?
And both should try to give me for the present.
Yeah. The one girlfriend you had for the one birthday. Are the both she
No,
gave for the present?
no. Honestly, the thing is, that I'm so unpicky or not picky. Like, I just wanted her presence. Like, just be there. If that makes sense.
She was there,
She was there.
but she gave you the both same way.
Yeah, but I mean, I
Yeah, man, the
genuinely
present
did enjoy her having her presence.
in a fair mind, that was the present. She was present to give you the present.
No, cause like she wanted to buy me something, but I was like, nah, don't buy me nothing. Just be here. And like honestly, for me, that was enough. Anyway, enough about me. Let's go back to the topic.
Women,
Oh, for my birthday, I would like you guys to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Should I say this at the beginning of the video?
Sure. At this rate, we will continue to say this out. Boy, let me not be negative.
Anyway, continue.
women need to. Well, I'm not expecting better because of the females that I look up to, the girls that I tell them to go grab that bag, get that man with a 6-figure, is him get that quick money. Whenever you need something, supposed to can buy it, supposed to can spend on you. Women, if you're looking for a tree, go out the door, plant one. It takes 5 to 10 years for it to grow fully if it's a fruit tree. And if it's just a regular tree, God go with it because it'll take a longer time. You can grow your loyal, your man over 6 foot. It is rich in soil and green trees. Okay, you want green paper, it have green leaves, and it will never leave you. It's stuck one place.
Loyal.
But we need to stop thinking you only deserve the world. The only women that deserve the world are the women that share the DNA of the man and you. And that woman is called a daughter. And she deserves the world. Up until she's 18 years old, where you tell her, say, boy, we can help,
You
we
have to
can
go
help, we can show you
find a
the
man
way
to
out.
build the world for you.
Yeah,
Build the
man.
world with.
You see me?
Find a man that daddy does not have to shoot.
But funny enough, you see, when I look at from a different perspective, I look at it as one, women growing up, they if they have a good father in their life and their father wants to give them the world, they think overall men should give them the world because their daddy taught them that they should get the world and they deserve everything. Which means they're going to look to men and say, I deserve this because I know I'm worthy of this because that's what they're told.
Really?
So overall, men always want to treat women nice and say, baby, you know, I can't get the world, I can't get this, I can't get that. Therefore, it is something that they take and it becomes a part of them to always think that they should take and get from men because that's what they were fed.
Boy, me can't go to Harry Potter. Nothing wrong, my friend.
It is one of the things. It is one of the perspectives.
He's not wrong.
It is true. Not saying there's not
My
different.
father spoiled my
But
sister's a week and a half younger. My father spoiled her. And yeah, she's She's kind of like that.
Where I said that.
I'm not saying that she is not wrong, but you know me already. Women, sure, deserve the world, fair. But when you don't get the world the first time, why exactly does that turn into bitterness and you think it's not the world alone you deserve
Because
the
the
Because
galaxy?
that is
Victoria gets
lied.
spoiled, you
Hey,
know,
wait. You want the world. Cool. You're not get it the first time. I want the galaxy now. Alright, you're not get the galaxy. I want the entire universe to bow to my whims. What the fuck? Where that come from all of a sudden now?
That means their daddy lied. They don't deserve the world.
You've been lied to.
Nobody deserves anything. And you
it's
can't say me, well, I know you can't say me as a man, just because I think or I was told I deserve it, means that I deserve Rihanna or I deserve Beyonce. Because what? I deserve it. Mark you, for fat, unhealthy, whatever notion to convince women that this crap is realistic is going to cause them to die. Funny, Derek Jackson, even though the Antichrist, anything you want to call that evil bastard. He gone back on him foolishness recently. He gone back on him feel good, as they call it, feel good
He's
garbage.
back on his bullshit, basically.
He's back on his old shit again.
Really?
But yeah, hold on there. How do you think he pays the bills? He has to keep these women deluded.
Why are
He
you
has to keep
surprised?
them in a state of
No, it's not
delusion.
surprise. I mean, it just
He
took
has to
longer
keep them
than
in a state of
expected,
delusion, sir. How do you think he making money? Wait, hold on, let me ask you a question.
hmm
Why them say the hard truth, the hard truth is bitter medicine.
Why you think his
Because
wife took him back?
she was a fangirl. She was in love with
Daryl,
him.
Daryl, we've been over this.
She is the one who loved him half. Yeah? She loved him half.
Yamed.
Hey, I love Yam. Yam nice. Can't call Yamin. Can't call
My
her Yamin.
apologies. Man clown.
Thank you.
There you go.
Man mascot.
Bitch, you
And,
Go and
guessed
take
it.
care.
and again, ladies, and I mean this very openly, for those of you who do not understand where we're coming from, this is supposed to be betterment for yourself. Having respect for yourself is quite important, just like the man them. And quite frankly, we need to address this crap one more time.
Indeed.
These men out here need to stop selling people them girl picnic fantasy, because them know damn well them can't achieve half what them say them all do.
Fox.
But Bradshaw, hold on, Bradshaw. How the man them for stop sell fantasy when the fantasy the woman them a say, or the fantasy the man them a try portray. Remember, say the narrative of the men them, where the woman them a get feed, or that them a try that them a feed to the man them, and when the man them hear say that them want, that is what the man them a try portray. And when them realize that them can't portray it, majority of them go bend over, go take something to come portray it, so them can bend over a girl,
Where?
for she take something.
What is happening?
if I been over,
Yeah,
sir.
all I'm saying. Huh? Did I miss something?
No, go
Me
ahead.
not hear what you say. You chip out a while and chip in back.
Yeah, I hate this one. What may I say? Yeah, I know say it started somewhere, 9 out of 10 with the females, because, and I have to say this, and I know most women don't like hearing me say this, but no man can do or say anything to you more than you allow him to do and say to you. And that's a reality. I
It's a
hate to say it.
relationship, not rape.
Exactly. It's called equal exchange. Little pum pum don't mean much because little cocky is still going on it. So again, equal exchange. You get a nut, I get a nut. Equal exchange. You understand me?
And if she don't get a nut, it's not my problem. She took long to come.
No, it's not, unfortunately. That part's up to the person itself, but in the grand scheme of things,
It's equal exchange. It's not rape. I don't know why society put this overhanging, you know, expectations from men when women don't have to have any. Are you crazy? How can I run an empire when the person who's supposed to be my right hand is lower than the man who sweep the place at the end of the day? Make that make sense? You want all these luxuries and big life, drinking champagne and live life. But you can't even help me to administer what you say you want.
And that, you know, you can't treat the man sweep the company floor a morning time and evening time with the same respect as she treat me.
Mm. Yeah, that's a huge red flag. That's a huge.
Because to her, he's inferior and him not making enough money for talk to you, so she don't need to talk to him with the same respect that she talks to a man that makes more money than her. And you know, him can the man who make more money than her can treat her like shit, talk to her like she's garbage and she's okay with it.
That she don't even have common courtesy, brother. Because it doesn't pay to just be nice to somebody. You don't even have to like them. Just simple common courtesy.
Do you want to know how far society has shifted the goalposts for relationships? There was a woman that came on a podcast and she was talking to the guy and she said, yo, she can't deal with nobody who is broke compared to her. So the guy said, broke. That. He said, what's your definition of broke? She said, the guy would have to make at least double what she make. The guy's like, okay, cool. So why would a man that needs to make twice your money have to live up to your expectations? Because everything that came out of her mouth is my, me. And that's a huge red flag for all the ladies and the men too. If a woman can only insight and tell you things where him do alone and she not do nothing, red flag. If everything she a bitch, she a whore, she a slut, big red flag. You understand me?
Seek therapy.
I'm not just therapy, sir. I'm not just therapy alone. Somebody say something?
Gunshot. Excuse me.
Oh,
allergies. Allergies.
Mm-hmm. This forever utopia that say, I can just wait, he's coming. For crying out loud, Kevin Samuels made that very clear. You have women in their 50s, 40s, still holding on to this high school. Have you ever listened to some of these women talk?
Yeah. They said Jesus is coming.
Well, I know, at one point,
several hundred years.
Well, I know. One of them, the man, if he never show her face, and she a talk and kill me dead Dowie, and the guy, I swear it was a schoolgirl him a talk to. It's when the man finally showed the big 30 at the year old woman. I was like, do you know you're a fully grown adult by now? You sound like you're still in a grade school.
She never get the memo.
Another.
I'll learn how to feel.
But the whole euphorism, the whole behavior is just, you know, he has to come, he has to do this to please me, me. And the guy's like, yeah, you don't understand what it means to be a wife. Well, the definition of wife has changed over the years. I say, yeah, but the definition of a traditional man has not changed though, huh? She got quiet. And I'm like, common sense. You can't tell man say, oh, you know, the women of those days are gone. We can't be those women. But yet you don't want a man to be modern and tell us to split everything down the line and, you know, half in all the way. You don't want that. You want a man who will go, you know, get up and walk it and bring it come gear and spend it on we. Or better yet, you.
Not even the kids.
You understand me?
Nice input, Bowie. Well done.
Huh?
Oh, I do a little input I make a while ago. Or me just a compliment, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. I don't lie. It's not like I know women who have abscond the responsibility for a weekend without tell the man who she abscond the responsibility to. So imagine you're babysitting and nobody not tell you say you're babysitting. Yeah, for the weekend. While she vanishes because she's stressed out and she can't handle it. Today, right now, she can't handle it. So she takes a 2-day vacation without no knowledge of where she is. You can have a question who in the background, but she deserves. She deserves what she says she deserves. And the man deserves absolutely nothing. I wonder women who think this way, when them have sons, what do they turn to them sons and say? Well, my boy, when you reach a certain age, prepare yourself to be taken advantage of, be treated less than a human being. No, you laugh. Like, I really wonder if some of these women ever think all of this before or later on, because the standards so you want a next woman picnic to bring come. Not real, but you want a woman to deal with your son different. But you're not dealing with the next man picnic different.
Shut it. Shut it, no Xavier. I'm here asking before I give input.
No, essentially, I mean, when they are, you see, when women like that realize when their son is in the wrong, when they become just like them so-called deadbeat father or them claims a deadbeat. What I mean by that, it's like you're not going to have the father figure to guide him. Like you're going to be taking from all the bullshit that she's taking, and he's just going to make his little assumptions naturally because men just garner to certain things from what they see and what they observe. And the man I just say, well, I guess being a fuckboy is the best thing. And the only time she's going to give a shit is when, oh, she's broken too many hearts. Not realizing that it's the same fucker that you portrayed into the youth, make him stand up. But women like to observe responsibility for a lot of things, so it's not going to be surprising anyway.
Mm-hmm. It breaks my heart, because I keep saying this and I've been saying this. Joey can quote me upon this. I want black couples to actually come back to each other. You understand me? I want them to come back to the table with good faith. You understand me? Not this bullshit notion say every man after the man who hurt you is out to hurt you. Good man. Yeah, but yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. And our entire generation of men are being wired, get comfortable to being taken advantage of.
Well, the reason to that is to answer the question we asked when women get their own sons. You see, because women nowadays want to raise their own children by themselves. They're creating them breathe into the young men when them get them sons. They want breathe into them money that you're supposed to give a woman everything she want. You're supposed to respect a woman and you're supposed to take a woman and you're supposed to fight back. She have programmed this youth. Said every time him go through the heartbreak and every time him go through the
Virgo. Hello?
Very good. Hold on. I'm texting. It's just silent.
y'all hearing me now?
Yeah. What got a while ago?
Yeah, my day I give a whole heap of explanation a while ago, Jajan. Like
And
when you
yo,
nothing at all.
when it comes, yo. Yeah, it's when you are good 20 seconds into what you say. And then you hear, huh? Yeah, wait a second now. Oh my god.
The powers that be.
What me I say?
Yo.
Your facts were too factual.
Wow.
But to go back to women as still, they go back to the question that Bradshaw asked, what happens when women get their sons and raise their sons? All them do are breed into these young guys that women are always right. Them supposed to never hurt a woman and they're supposed to abuse a woman. And this type of thinking, I met the man them not care how much time them go through heartbreak, pain, the woman abuse them or anything, them take it. Them take it and push forward because the mother said them not to do this to woman, them not to abuse a woman, them supposed to love and respect the woman, them not to show them emotion because man not to show emotion, him not to talk about nothing, him not to express nothing, him supposed to work and give the woman money and the woman will treat him right even when this woman is not good enough for the man. And the worst part to it is that when the youth find a girl and the mother and that girl they gonna start click with each other. No matter what they do, no matter what the youth do, no matter the mother say, oh, the girl and this girl is not it, and make a left the girl yeah, the mother gonna try everything in her power to keep them together. Because why women want to raise their own kids, so they want to run the father out of the youth life. So she can tell him say him father a cruff, him father workless, him father never want him. How much she did love him father and him father germs, him father left her, him breeder and left her, not knowing to the fact say yo, she herself, when she got pregnant, she chose to kick the man out of her life.
In summary, it was a relationship, not rape.
So that is why
When he lied, she listened. When he cheated, she stayed. When he was a deadbeat, she still run him down. She chose to be with a deadbeat. She chose to be with a cheater. She chose to be with this so-called piece of shit.
Wasn't a piece of shit when he went a really out and get her pregnant though.
they never are.
It's only when he says, boy, you know, so I'm not ready yet. But you will still take it upon yourself to bring the youth into existence. Okay.
Because she can always have a story to tell, fam.
Okay, Captain Marvel.
She can always have a story to tell. She can always get sympathy from somebody on Instagram 15,000 miles away.
And that validation is just also beautiful. Validation from people online who don't know what the fuck they are talking about.
Brother, more and more when you look into it, it's just people. We are bringing the generation far and far. And it might sound rough and it might sound fuck up when we say it, but it's our fault.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Because we stigmatize the same set of females and we think most of them for career. We most of men them from our generation talk about oh they want a bad bitch. Well, see them here. The
Bad
whole
man.
lot of them.
I blame the 90s. You know why I blame the 90s?
Because we condone it. We
The
condone the fuckery.
90s, the 90s was when black music was at its highest. And the standards that black women set and the standards of black men set, these rappers and R&B artists, these these actors, these actresses, what them do, them subconsciously and subliminally program the masses further and further into the future.
Yeah.
And because of that, it transcends into dance. I remember one time, man, when you grow up and the man them want the slim as them, the girl with the Coca-Cola bottle shape, you know, the brown skin,
The flatboard them.
you see me? And then by 2010, everybody want a tickers.
I'm glad I was an individual thinker.
I
always like big boobs and
me not
booty.
tell a lie. I had my preference, but I just that person who have a preference and boy, if me have a sim as I just gonna tell yo, if me have a sim as she a go feel like the thickest girl in the world. No cap. Don't
me a
care
sinner.
what yo, she a go feel like the thickest girl in the world.
I'm spanking her flat booty every day like a screenshot.
It, all if she fly through the wall with the resulting hit.
Listen to me. Growing up, I liked the booty.
Always.
Booty. Booty was more important than water.
Please, Junior.
Well, why you and Dario can't take that biscuit there.
You see me? I loved it. Dude, me used to love big boobs and booty. I loved it. Women, thick women. Thick women was always right. And I knew this from when I was a child.
In Jesus' name.
Don't bring Jesus into this. You uncultured swine.
This is what Jesus died for.
No.
You see me? So I was never a part of that. But over time, it changed into now. You remember one time white women were implanting things, in getting breast implants to have bigger breasts.
Sorry.
And now everybody want a nice
Hitler's
clear
mom.
breast, a very big ass, some fat lips. To the point where black women who naturally, you know, no matter what them do, if them know say them maga when them in them teens, by the time them touch 20, them swell up.
Thickness.
You see me? But them still add on. Add on what? To what?
Are you mathematics or are you a goddamn woman?
Yo, as somebody with
And
big,
ironically, it was ghetto when black women had big butts
may I try to show you? I'm
and
sure the
fat
worst.
lips and big noses.
I'm sure the worst part about it, Dario, when you see all these Instagram models with those thick thighs and that nice ass and that perfectly flat tummy, and everybody around it down, and me I say, but you don't know say for have that big ass around this and such a flat tummy, something wrong.
It's not realistic because the stomach is not for them stomach not toned. You can get a toned stomach and have a big butt, but you have to work for maintain that shit every fucking day. And we all know that a lot of people don't like to exercise every day.
And even
you know that.
But even when them get a toned stomach, if them not natural, if their physique was not made to naturally look that tone or that flat, the stomach was not made to look that flat, them still have a small bump in front of them. Like here, how much them go to the gym because the body are even out itself.
And it's fine. It is, bruh. Yo, me don't know who fools some people, but yo, I'm not saying you need to.
You know who fool some people. It's called social media.
Bruh, I know it, yo.
No,
Brother,
speaking of big women, you know one thing
brother.
I like stretch
What?
marks.
No, hold on, brother. I know. Hold on, Dario. Hold on, Dario. Hold on before you come and start going in RG session, sir. Sure.
Stretch marks are amazing. It's like bacon strips and skin.
I know what it is more than a lot of persons, especially as a man who thick, fat. What it is to be self-demotivating yourself every day. I think say, yo, brother, why you so big? Bro, it hurt. Sometimes you come and say, yo, you see, when you come from Mobile or when you're there living in Mobile, you see, hear how people talk about fat people. It demotivates you, especially as a young youth. But when you grow older, you have a choice. I'm not saying you need to work out every single day, kill off yourself in a gym and get this bag of abs where you're not going to ever use for nothing else apart from appearance. Brother, if you tone yourself, you have a little belly, and you have muscle behind it, you will get the bitches. I can assure you of that. For my jeans alone, me not even come to need for workout that often.
Please, have you seen Coom's status? You see the kind of man what she like?
Sir, sir,
Name abs not upon him.
sir. Coombs is a Jenna. That's why she named Jenna Coombs.
Jenna Coombs.
That's why she named Jenna
Got
Coombs. There's a
nothing name
difference.
abs.
But
So
more,
only
but,
the pool looking
no, but
at
hold
better.
on. Most women have already admitted that slim man is not them forte. They have admitted this time and again. Because being a teddy bear is just so warm and comfy for them. When them lie down, oh, best sleep of them life. Man, I look like one piece of plastic to your ass.
That skinny dude is nice to have until they turn the fan on and it blows him into another woman's bed.
God. Yo, take this. Yo, take this over here, take this.
Yeah. That is the biggest logics ever made, sir.
But big and serious to all of my fellow men and women out there. Don't feel bad boy wait. If it get out of control, yes.
Feel bad about it.
Virgo, shut the fuck up.
If you get out of control, yeah, fine. Do something. As in, not necessarily for other people, but for your own health
For
and
yourself, for the safety of your own mind and your friends around you, because it will stress them out. I have seen it.
If you're having dietary problems or you just want somebody to work out in the gym with, can call me 215-1736 VBV Fitness. Yeah.
Knowing you, straight out of the handbook of Jungle Fitness. I dead them go dead.
You see me?
Run a Bronco every day.
Just know, say it named Victims by Vyrgo for a reason.
Big man. This man just look for me and say, oh, so you think say you're coming here and go like a week fry. Okay, all right. What's if I work with the man I train for? That's a God. Go dead.
Anyway, rambling.
As per usual.
But no man, it's not a
We've
rambling.
been here for over an hour.
And a rambling is a real
It's
thing
not
that,
time for Virgo to go inside from play yet, sir. What is your problem? Sure.
you see me? It's a real thing, fam.
I wasn't gonna say that.
You said it
I
last
was
week.
saying I was gonna ask for the next talking point.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
the next thought is wow.
I'm sorry.
The next talking point would be, why is it that December around this time of year male suicide rate goes up?
Brother, I can name a lot of reasons and I don't
It
have to be
actually
sober
increases
to
in
name
December.
them.
Every December, every Christmas period,
Really?
male suicide rate goes up.
Oi, they might not dead in Jamaica, Dario, but trust me, they are dying.
No, as in we've had the third lowest suicide rate for like decades.
And
In
what?
Jamaica has the third lowest. We're always second or third lowest in the world for like decades.
Yeah, but when you look on the amount of persons that commit suicide, we're supposed to, in the men category, supposed to rank high. Dario, every year for with the least, no man, every year for the least amount of men who kill themselves are over 1,500 man in a day.
That's a lot of dudes.
And
that's
just
the mean.
like Christmas period, that brother.
What
Christmas period alone.
Every year, it is a non. After the stats from my phone, them take the stats from 2012 to 2020, 2020 last year. From 2020 to 2019, and out of that, 2 years. 2 years, you had the male suicide rate down. And you know them call down? The woman them did have probably around, for the year, the woman them did have around 600 and the man them have around 800. Compared to every other year, 1 year they have 1,200, 1 year have 1,000 this, next year have 1,000 this, bad man. And during the December period, worldwide, this are the time of the year where men commit suicide the most. This is the time of the year where you find out more men go to the doctor to get prescribed antidepressants, or more men start going to therapy. I mean, I don't know why.
I don't want to find out. At least not
I
the hard
mean,
way.
to be fair, I think we can make our own logistical guesses as to why.
Christmas, the stress of buying things.
It's not
Stress
even
is
just
the holiday
it's not
period.
brother, it's not even about just the buying. I mean, if I did just the buying, would I say yo, that I probably just one unfortunate way of going out. But I think I just everything I just come on that involves Christmas. Family I come round, family where you probably not even give a fuck about anymore. Family will chat bad about you almost every single day and I come up in your face that I go and I say yo everything nice and rosy. Your wife side of family good leave a like you and them a go and I say yo you're the best thing ever because oh you cook food and buy things for them. And sometimes yo it sounds minimalistic, but when a man go through an entire year and then after comes and look upon you, him probably say, yo, brother, them people are fake and I pretend like so they like me. What me with them on the earth for? That shit hurts, brother. You hurt. So I don't condone suicide. I never have lose too much people to suicide and I don't condone it. But sometimes, brother, I understand why the man them do it. It's just too much. And the worst part about it, nobody gives a fuck until all them dead. Oh, we're sorry for your loss. Bitch, fuck you. We make never sorry when the man when I point out something to you. You
Yeah,
just blatantly push
a
it
little
under the rug.
10-year-old kid who shot himself a couple of years ago in Jamaica.
No, the one in a 2019, one to that the 9-year-old youth in a 2019, 2020, around that time before COVID. No, sorry, during COVID, he hang himself. Just collect him dinner from his mother downstairs and go upstairs in the room and hang himself.
I had a friend from primary school kill himself a couple of years ago.
Don't talk about there were no signs. Because you not look for none. You see my smile brother, anybody who smile every day, check him. Anybody who smile every single God Almighty day, 24/7, check him. Nobody is that happy. Not even God. Nobody can tell me nothing.
The most depressed people in the world are the most happiest people in the world.
Look for them out to act. For God's sakes, Chester Bennington was a lead singer for Linkin Park. And everybody says, oh, this man is okay because he make music. He have him pity them for live for and he have his wife. Man going to the bathroom, drown himself and kill himself, same speed.
Chester, in all of his songs, told you he wanna tell everybody say wanna do it.
In the end, place for my head, breaking the habit from the inside, pushing me away.
One last light.
One step closer. Even Burn It Down, which was probably the last song, official song on the man they made before the man got dead. The man did have enough, my brother. Yes, the man is a grown ass man, but brother man, the things that man go through, right? The man has such a shit life compared with the Eminem to what Eminem got through. The only difference is Eminem just doesn't give a shit anymore. Eminem say, yo, me been there, done that, I already try to kill myself and I failed. What you know make no sense.
Robin Williams.
He was always going to commit suicide. You could have seen it. I saw it. This nigga, right?
This man was literally listed one of the happiest people on earth.
Exactly. Anybody who listens to that, they know so there's a problem.
It's sad because we know some men health people them are try take men health seriously right now. No, right now. And in reality, they really aren't doing shit. You know why? Because the narrative don't change, women don't change, and it now getting a better.
Society don't change.
Exactly. That's why when we talk like this, people are like, oh, you guys are being so harsh. Society is fucking harsh. Women are harsh.
No man, I tell you, if women were killing themselves as much as men,
Brother man,
it
Big
would be
man,
it would be
big man,
so
big man,
outrageous.
big man. In America, when America did I go through that very, very period when they went to kill off all like all if I want to rape them off and I fling them in a bush. The NFL dedicated the entire season. Oh, we are against women's violence. But as soon as a couple of the NFL players then commit suicide, pussycat silence. I look on that vividly and I say, yo, Uno, not clean, Uno. As a woman get raped, oh, save them, save them. As a man get tortured and beaten by women no less, probably getting hood cut off. Oh, it's the funniest fucking thing. I will never forget when that girl, after she tell her boyfriend about how, oh, she's going with him because he's driving, and you end up bumbucker get raped and killed by him. Fucking girl and me inbox I can't talk about because I don't know, so the friend I do it too. I say, if I didn't ever want to send up no mother, see. So you try to tell me say all of my friends them just under the quiet, them a fuck people without consent. Okay. Like when I do the same fucking thing at night time. Okay.
And this a part of the reason why I say men will never be able to really express or get them relief for them need.
Because we are always the villain. We are always the villain in our story.
You know,
It just not make no sense. Yo, brother, my brethren, what you so do on teacher? The man go overseas to now airport. Here, flight attendant, you see me? Until him start fly plane. Man say, yo, this girl accuse him. And the man say, I do the first time it happen. The man say, yo, you just get tired. And the man just say, when I say, yo, about how you feel do it, the man say, yeah, we don't have evidence to prove it. But the man say, yo, it just don't make no sense. The man say, man say everything will go wrong. But how he just looks like the type of person. What the fuck? What if I said that to somebody? What he looks like the type of person to rape somebody or to abuse little children? What kind of talking that? And then you feel like say when you look at shit as apology it's supposed to mean something. Oh, I'm sorry. No, words don't mean shit. Not care what, don't make nobody fool you. Words will never make anything that you do bad okay. Okay, so if I go into an entire school of primary school kids and kill them all and I say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Does that make what I did okay? So
they
how
want to hit, sir.
Right, yo. I didn't sit there make me get pissed off in my youth. And when I said they sit there, oh, why we are be like this? Because at the same thing every year. Every year. It's always a season where woman get raped, all man do it. But only want man protection from man. How the fuck that makes sense? How? I know. I don't know, fam. Probably me more emotional about it because I have been on the receiving and I've been accused for rape already. Probably that's why I'm telling you.
Boy, I've been on the receiving end too, you know. So for me, my P's and Q's always click, mark off and everything in draw. Yo, I try my best not to be alone with people and I know say yo, I go blame me for anything. Even if my woman look for me and tell me say she want it, me have to think about it around 10 different times.
First, like that brother that want make that YouTube video, me I'll get my contract, me I type it up the night before, she I go sign it, make sure say me dot it with ink and put the stamp on it. Because I'm not falling for that bullshit about how it's okay. Yeah, you know what else is okay? You sending me to prison for something I never did. Me paying for a child that isn't even mine. That shit is perfectly fine in your head.
I tell you, when I see that something today, and me get dark, yo.
Virgo, when you send me that, me say me go on a call and me say me say if me never hold myself together, me say me go to take out my frustration from the people on the call and then remember say Ross and not for them fault.
You know, I see the post I'm saying Dario.
Yeah. Long Beach Griffith video.
What?
The Long Beach Griffith video.
No, the video with the man for Instagram.
Mr. Griffith, who is going to be forced to go to prison because he is refusing to pay for a child that he is not start by blood. It's not his, but because
DNA
she
proof
put
and the feet and the him and the
she
father.
but she put him name upon it and the magistrate court is ruling that he either pays or go to prison.
Oh no, I already saw that on Aban Preach, man. That's old, bro.
No, I want a different one.
No, as in I know about the law.
Yeah, we know.
But yo, that don't make no sense. She do it because her father named it. She did it. She put him name upon it because she want valid for welfare.
She don't even care. Say the man life really. Yo. God. And then if him take up him head now and go murder her blood clean, you go hear about how a man wicked. But she no wicked fear do what she do to the man.
And stop violence against women.
Man, make them bomb clad. Stop send man who not do nothing to no go to prison and then we talk about that.
Some shit that happened in this day and age, Ted Bundy would have a field day.
Boy, if Ted Bundy was alive right now, oh.
Stop violence against women.
So,
this with that shit. And when I don't truly understand what fucking equality means, then you can have talk about stopping violence against women. But every year I see him thing. Man I get sent to prison for picking one of him. Man I get charged for rape and it's not him do it. And it just keep on get worse. Every second, every day, peep, clock.
lose your job. People start you there a different type of way, and then when you hear say, "Oh, he never do it," I'm sorry. He not bring back him job.
It not take back the man life for you steal from the man.
I believe they should put something in place for that. Because I
That will
believe
never happen.
everybody
That will
deserves
never happen.
justice.
It now happens, Serena, because women are also fragile despite them want.
Yeah, but they're also human beings and they're cruel. And
Them
they're
no
wrong
response.
too.
Them no response. That's the reality we are looking on. Men are
Because
not seen as humans. Men are seen as dogs, literal dogs, and them treat dog
when it
better
comes
than
to
man.
things like those crimes and things like those, I think that they should not look on gender role. They should look on what the person did and if it was wrong, yes or no. I don't think them should favor over, oh, she a female and this and that is just stupid. Because me I say, even though the man, there is proof that the man, this child is not the man own. When still I got charge the man money if you pick me one of him, that don't make no sense.
Gender equality, mate.
That really don't make no sense.
It is.
And I might pick the out of if it was me, and I might pick them and I pay feet to me. Sorry,
Again, if the man take up in head and go murder this girl, you go hear about how he's a murderer, he's a dog, but you now remember say, oh, this woman literally ruined the man's life. If you pick what don't belong to him.
Because this is what I always look at when things come like that. I was like, what should do for cause that?
Oi,
what him do?
That's just the thing, though.
Hold on, Dario. How Newton's law go again?
Which one of them?
Every action there's an equal and opposite reaction.
So every time you tell a lie, you will blood feed.
Hold on. They don't use that. They use this.
There's a
Serena, this is what they use. They use two wrongs don't make a right. And the issue with that statement is you focus solely on the second wrong,
which is the man's wrong.
Yeah, they don't know. Well, hold on. The thing is that this, it's not like this man was a psychopath like Ted Bundy or some abusive monster who went around killing women. He's never assaulted a woman before, but this woman provoked him, and he lost his cool and took her head off. So can we say that he's actually a bad person, or can we say that he was provoked?
Every reaction has its equal reaction that should be. Brother man, hear me I say. If I brother man, remember my when me I teach at prep school, you know, and what they are talking about how why look you ask me, yo, sir, why the girls can't hit us and we can't hit them back? In my head, me I say, say me tell this you the real truth. You're gonna hear about how me I spread misogyny and all these things into the youth them mind before them grow of age. Let me just play it out, but it just hurt me if you know say yo them money just stay back and take hit. Brother man, if somebody touch you and you don't warrant it, kick them in the chest.
As Whoopi Goldberg said, nobody should hit anybody.
I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
Brother, if somebody if them touch you, you are within your rights to mash up them face. Hands are now as Virgo send me the link to Lama with hats. I did watch off all of it, and yes, Virgo, I did get the reference, and I am forever scarred, sir. Thank you very much. One say he's hungry for hands to.
I told me tell you say worse than team. Me tell you say worse than Dragon Ball Z abridging, brother.
Brother, this man say he's hungry for hands. The minute he said it, me I said, bruh.
You watch it down, Dario.
I don't know what you eat.
No, I'm end up go watch what name Charlie the Unicorn.
Oh wow,
I'm not high enough to watch it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you understand. You understand the level.
Brother.
Hello?
Man, yeah, brother, we are here, yo. Okay, we are
Oh,
on the
the
side.
bumper clad, but
You were talking?
bumper clad, Jack. How the fuck, Jack? How the fuck you let me chat to myself? I'm sorry, yo. You don't let me, yeah, man. Hello?
Yo,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
yo,
man.
you know, say,
Hello?
you know, say,
I'm just a time. Hold on.
brother,
Fuck with
I
me,
might,
son.
yo, I might tell me, say, hold on, who we are talking about this something and Brad
You
trying to
don't
put
let
it
me
in
there,
the
cuz.
up.
Right?
At one point, I see him unmute the mic and I say, all right, brother, I talk now. Nothing.
And
She
then,
might go
and
back
then,
on
you
mute.
know, and they say, yo, I can't the man phone gone out again.
Yes. Bumper clad, man. Yo. It's what we do. It's what we do, no. Yo, I'm done bad. I'm done bad. It's all I'm doing. It's what? It's what I'm not put all chat. Well, I'm not say that. We can't say those words. Times have changed. We can't talk for that shit. We can't run that joke there again. Like, we can't run that joke there again. Bumper clad. You're not supposed to know what joke I'm going to run, right? I don't want to put all over eye. But what was the topic before me laying over car? Oh yeah. I can't remember what me to say. Oh yeah. First off, doctor, what you say, right?
Yeah.
I heard somebody made a comment one time. Say, oh, I go where I'm celebrated, not where I'm tolerated. That has become part of my life's mantra now. You see, once me go somewhere, I know everybody, yo, walk one, I read the room. Few, let's say 500 glad to see me. And the rest of us, Shana's turn and now look for me, now say nothing more to me. You know, me walk around the room. The 5 man them who yell me, I tell them straight, say, yo, hear me and say, let's slide, I pay pussy on this. I walk out, who here and vex, so come on. I agree with that one, they hear me? I go where I'm celebrated, not where I'm tolerated. And that must be much of enough people in general. We believe that we can change people. We have to do everything in our power to change them look one way. Not go so. Either a man accept you, a man don't fucking accept you. As some look on life. Those people either sidestep me, violate and do a man of things. I'm within my right for knockout, shell, and broke up people. I say no. I say no. I don't know. Not worth losing my freedom. over a flipping idiot. Nope. Or better yet, I'm about to damage a complete idiot. Me who's a quote unquote supposed to have sense. Make somebody who have no sense draw me out. Even though, and I hate talking, especially when the points were all laid out. I mean, I answer already, I swear not hear me. Oh, this is annoying. But hold on there. Vyrgo, so.
Yeah, so you want to try me, but I say why the male suicide rate always higher in December?
Oh, that's easy. The system set men up to be, exhaustible. Well, sorry, yeah, exhaustible, not inexhaustible, exhaustible. And believe it or not, men are human too. Men like their ego stroked for a reason. It's not because, oh yeah, I need to say that. And then women have this bullshit with them saying, oh, men are why this and that? Oh, we might try to compensate for something. No, not necessarily. Men are ego-driven creatures. When a man gets up and decides, say he's going to do this, this, and this for his family, there's a little ego attached to it. That's a driving force. The misconception of ego for most people is that you say if you don't understand the dimension to how far your ego can take you, don't fuck with it because it'll put you outside your character. And this is where most people get fucked because them don't understand. Say, this isn't something that you're supposed to just feed into. I know people who literally walk away from good relationships because their ego was out of whack. Just a simple say, instead of just simple say, I'm sorry, they double down in them bomba ignorance and them ego. I don't need you. Yeah, pussy. Yeah, I mean, fix it. This, I mean, fix it. So I've never been the person. Look how I'm not call her name. One of my ex them. I even went as far one time. I go in my own pocket and buy her a dress for this school pageant thing one time. And at the end of the day, and me take it off. Women would have consider a man doing that. If it was the other way around, the man there is a dog shit. If you are though, that's how society would have viewed that man as a piece of shit, no.
Yep.
But Bertrand, my thing says I phone fault, for stop. Ego driving, but sometimes son are human beings, and if no son are human beings as well. If know when to stop.
Well, it was the learning process at the time.
To know when to stop. So therefore, when did it, you guys did it. Men do it to themselves as well.
Yes.
Because if you not have it, you just not have it. Why you go pressure your brain and I go all out of the way to drive you into a not so good state just to get something because of your ego, just to please somebody else and have it, you just don't have it. That's how me see it. Where you kill yourself for.
I like how you can say that as a woman when you know when the same man come
listen
constant to me. Hey, shut. Make it talk. You when the same man come.
Yeah, what is?
You see him when the same man come pressure the man about it. When the same man I show subliminal signs.
Oh yeah, man.
Have it.
My ex used to could have do that and this and that. And she right.
But if the woman do it, look pan her and tell her say me and her ex, mama, me sorry, man not have it either. Argument done. That's how I see it. If me ask you something, you tell me say not have it, you just don't have it. What me gonna do? Kill her? No, me I go pull her and tell her so goodbye. Me go bring you to the shop and say, yo, purchase this, take out the card out of your pocket and purchase it. If the money in the pay card, may I get it? No, I'm not going to get it.
But the next man
will. I'm not going to ask if I go thief to get it.
But the next man will.
That's for them choice.
But you still not understand the next man will.
If listen, men out there, if she can't stick by you, if you not have it, for buy something what she want and she want to go to her next man, make she go on. Don't kill yourself here.
Yeah,
Find a
I
different
agree.
man. Simple as that.
But no, it's not as simple as that sometimes, though. No. You see, you avoid a very important part of this equation. You see, the mothers, the aunties, the grandmothers, them indoctrinate them son to be simps. Because where the father, the boyfriend, or the nigga who she'd want and couldn't get, you see, because she couldn't change him, she makes sure, say, female, or the youth she get from him, or anybody, for better word, any man who pass her proximity, she's going to train him or teach him to be the man that the man who she did want to be it wouldn't do. So out of nature or inherently or indirectly, she turns you into a simp because the man who she did want to do all what she did expect never do it because him realize she ain't worth it in his eyes. So instead of just say, well, I chose wrong, or well, you're the wrong man a piece. Well, nope. Instead, you need to make a science project out of the little boy. Turn him into something that you yourself wouldn't want. I must say women do that plenty of time. You don't condition the man to understand certain things. No, you double down on this delusion. Say, if the father never behaved that way there with me, I gotta make sure so the son behave that way there for the next woman. And the weirdest part is half the women that you do make the man into such a softy for don't want a soft man. Don't want a man as soon as you know all argument. We can't believe you said that, mother. We can't believe them. You really want to believe it. No, we can't stand it. Pure tears. Pure flipping tears. And a woman make men like that.
So are you saying that these young boys or young men growing up can't unlearn these things after when they realize, all right, I've been doing it this way.
Yeah, after they've
taught
gone
me,
through the trauma,
or how
after they've
I
gone through
thought
this
it should
shit.
go, and it never worked out for me. Why can't they choose to do something different?
Same like a woman and you yourself can choose to change the type of person you are because you do not see the reason for change, no matter what happens.
There's nothing wrong with you.
It depends on.
Don't lie.
Not everybody is an individual
if it's
thinker.
a good quality.
Don't lie. Don't
in
lie.
A sense.
Don't lie.
Listen to me.
Don't lie to save yourself.
I'm not lying.
You are.
I am justifying something.
You're not justifying shit.
The justification is wrong, oh.
Listen to me.
Not everyone is an individual thinker.
Yeah. Not everyone can get over the trauma. Sorry.
You know, so I can't deal with a friend, and a friend just I can't.
Did I lie though?
Now my name, you know. I'm going to say you don't know my name, you know. Disrespect.
Our friend has a name.
This thing.
I don't want to say black one me attack.
He identifies as Daniel Vyrgo Graham.
Or as Daryl love call him chocolate drop, but we don't talk about it.
My little chocolate drop.
That batty one.
Lava. Anyways.
Did I lie though?
Listen to me.
So you see,
I have grew.
As a woman,
I have certain traits and I unlearn them.
Hold on. As a woman,
and I keep telling myself to unlearn these things because they are not healthy.
Do you not go back to them?
For society provide a blanket for women who can do them things and men don't.
Do not go back to those habits.
Men for no.
I said nobody now go drop back into them habits, but you still.
Cut your fuckery, man. I'm going to move. Let me say, man.
Yo, silence.
No, man, you're not going to know until we don't talk about this.
Yeah.
Be right, be right.
You run me already.
Interesting.
Yeah, but sure.
Interesting.
Now listen. You are looking upon it from a woman's standpoint.
I'm not looking at it a woman's standpoint. I'm looking at it generally.
You're not. Just shut
yes,
up.
I am.
Shh, and listen.
Yeah.
You're saying that the
You
man,
cannot tell me what
Man
I
of
am.
government. Shut
Do
up.
not put words in my mouth, and you cannot tell me how I am thinking. I said I'm
You're
thinking of it
putting words in your
generally,
ears, not your mouth.
by a
Listen.
woman or a man standpoint, generally.
So how we gonna get to a resolution if everybody attack one time?
no, she don't want me to talk.
All right, go on, talk.
You said the man supposed to can change after I learn about everything that happened.
Unlearn bad habits.
Unlearn bad habits. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know that what you are programmed subconsciously, you cannot unlearn something that you have learned subconsciously. You know that, right?
You can, but it take a while though.
Them
Take a
say,
while. Only power.
them say,
Oh,
if
no.
you do something more than once, it becomes a habit. So if you teach yourself to do different from what you are taught, you become used to doing that. Where you try to tell me,
I
say.
want to the rest of the cycle. I want to the rest of the mind.
It is what you are trying your best to perceive. Just like how it takes strength to be positive, it takes strength to do those things. So even though you knew or you learned these things growing up, you have to always keep to yourself, say, even though this is what I was taught, it now work. This is what I need to do. Sometimes you have to kill yourself to become what you need to be. Okay? It's
Ask you a
just
question.
simple. It's not hard. Well, it is hard, but
Yeah.
it's the will to continue.
My government say it's just a simple science fiction thing.
No, man, I ask her, so the 50 odd years that way you just say, women have been holding on to this bullshit Disney interpretation of what men are supposed to be.
Why
Why?
try listen? But yeah, talk. Oh my God, listen. Why are you doing this?
Okay, I get
Repeat.
You mean darker than how you look right now?
Yeah.
I don't hear she said, don't forget the vial from. I don't know where I get that.
Exactly. That's
All right,
it. It's just like that.
Bracha. What you need to understand about this man? This man violent on and off the rugby field. No? So yeah.
There's a lot of violence incarnate.
Big
Okay.
man, this man give me one tackle one time. Me have to ask the man, say, yo, Vyrgo, what's going on? We can't talk about this, you know.
Who violate Virgo? Who violate dog? Who violate?
No, man, more. Why?
Calm down. Just calm down. Just calm down.
That's too much violent.
Him just have too much issues. That's all. But you were saying
Serena,
something, Bracha.
Serena,
Yes.
there's such a thing as stop adding to the fuel, you know. What is wrong with you?
Why me not know me a fire?
No, bullshit. You're a woman. That's what you are.
I'm
Hold
hellfire.
on. Where's the reaction?
Well, on it. All right. Sorry, you wanna know why I tell some man and woman different? You see, if it was a man stand up in further Virgo and attack, so the first right you pick up, that stop. The first right you pick up from him, that stop. But because society has what? Made women so comfortable, them can toe to toe with men. This shit has never been something, you know. All right, you know when this crap started exist? From the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. Women, I'm not saying a woman is supposed to talk, you know. But I remember when a woman talked, she spoke, and then I ate that. The father feel away, she in a bag of long talking. She say what people say, and she done. Him end up being stupid because him a cuss himself because she not answer him back. And him feel stupid. But nowadays, men can talk, women can talk. But because society has softened the blow so much, they're foolishness. But what I say?
But as Bradshaw said, why for the 50 years, woman let go of this Disney Channel reality?
It's their choice. And this is what I'm just trying to say. This is all I'm saying now. People should choose to do different, to do better. And if no one is choosing to do better, this is how the generation will always be. There'll be a cycle, people stuck in this, they will make wrong decisions, all sort of stuff is going to be there. Because nobody's choosing to do better.
I love how Pat, I give the same advice to Keckle when Pat
going to be
will say still black.
And fit and sexy. And all them have to do is show up on the nigga or the woman are gonna there and things are gonna just work out and everything gonna be glorious, you know. Limousine are gonna pull up, he must step out with a bouquet of roses, and he's just going to be there waiting and you run into his arms. Oh my God! Have you read some of the crap what they put on TV?
I've watched it.
Sir, one of the wickedest show them, one of the wickedest movie I've ever watched is 50 Shades of Grey. You know why? Not because of what the Jenna do. It's because that story paint an unrealistic scenario for women to believe. Them kind of movie they help cement the 50 odd years of delusion the woman won't go through. What are the odds of a high value man literally picking up a woman out of the blue just so? First time I meet her, fall head over heels for her. That is all. That's not how men work. It's never been how men work, especially the higher we go up in value.
Um, just to add to that, when we watch our anime, even as adults, at least we know it's fake. They will
Yes,
watch the shit and read this shit as adults and say, this can happen.
I don't know that shit. Hold on. I'm confused when women like, oh, why y'all still watch anime? I said, because we like what we like. And we know the shit fake too. You know it's
That
fake.
that
So
way that the Andy Grace that way I say.
Oh, never my hand raised. I was just clapping Bradshaw's comment, you know.
thank, thank you. You're far too kind.
Yeah.
But I'm tell you, I will say this though.
Well,
In order for society to come back into alignment, something has to give. And at this point in time, we kind of know which side to give up on this pulse.
Emerson, it's not going to get better. You know why not get better? You
Mm,
know why nothing now give?
mm,
Because the United Nations
mm-hmm.
has set a plan for 2030. Cool. And in that plan is so plan number 4. Sorry, number 5. And that is equality.
Here we go.
Equality for everyone.
That's
And when
right.
them say everyone, they want to talk about the alphabet soup and women.
Mhm.
So that is, but mostly women, so women have the same rights as men who can do sports, the same amount of pay and everything. That is their vision for 2030. That every nation in the world that is under the United Nations will be as such. What I'm tell you say, in all honesty, is that they are phasing out men.
What do you
What?
mean
They
phase out men?
They want phase out men.
Oh,
title.
Essentially, by giving women the so-called equal pay, basically they are deeming men no longer useful to the needs of women.
oh, you're
So,
saying that there will no longer be a difference between men and women? No,
well,
that's
them
what
kind
separately.
that's the picture they're trying to paint. But again, we just if you have an next Titanic and we're gonna see how fast all the women become bitches again. Simply,
No, yeah, you have a simpler equation than that. If they must even flatten the economical curve, you know why at the end of the day men will always make more money? Because men tend to take on harder jobs. Men tend to work longer hours. This is all biology. This is not some
Men
self-righteous.
take greater risk.
Men do more dangerous jobs.
I
Hold
know.
on. Why
I know
people
the narrative what them a feed. Before you finish Bradshaw, you know the narrative what them a feed when Bradshaw said men make work longer hours. In every movie and every show, if you realize movie and show and series, you realize that women are the one that are working the longer hours but not cheating. But when a man start work the longer hours, are cheating or cheat.
hey, law and order,
Tyler
law
Perry,
and order, anyone?
Tyler Perry and Hollywood pushed that trope for years. Not saying and I won't lie. It did. And when I say this, I'm saying Manu said it does work. Because at some point when I was in Jamaica, sometimes my wife would just call me and say, hey, how are you? You all right? I'm like, yeah. What's this about? Nothing, and that's I wonder if
You know what happened? She watched Love and Hip Hop before she called.
Dario.
So I'm not saying that it affected her immediately, but it affected her subliminally. So she just wondering if everything all right. Your friends, what kind of friend you have around you?
Sure.
Men? No. Uh
Oh, so that's why when you came around us, you had to put it on video call and show us it was all dudes.
not necessarily, but yeah, she kind of, you know, nothing wrong with her, but
No, the time when you were over Astral House.
oh no, I tried to ask for that. I tried to answer.
Okay.
Tried to answer. But yeah, but people believe say like I told you I think on the last podcast. Me tell you, so one time me used to watch Law and Order so much with me and my sister that I actually want. It was one of the main motivation for me want on police. Law and Order. Come used to watch it for every the marathons every weekend.
Yep.
I wanted to do. I want and I won't lie. That rubbish destroy whole heap of people careers
Brother
because
man.
people don't go in that last person and don't even know the backside of the God, you know. Oh my God.
Brother,
Bittersweet.
you just had to see the destruction of Elliot's marriage for know say yo, this police shit, it's not something for the faint of heart. Cause see the man who have accused him more how the man I have affair with him partners at a boy, yo, woman and the assumptions.
Another
Oh
woman.
boy.
The problem lies with her family and her friends and not really getting to know who she married before she married him. By right. Me I'll out sometime I'll 2 o'clock, I'll 3 o'clock a morning. Call my wife and tell her, see, I'm on my way, honey. She say, oh, okay. I left clothes and whatever. When I said that one time I was dropping off somebody, the person like, oh my God. I said, what? Them say, yo, and she's okay with you, you know, then on the road this late. She not think I was like, if me never do it when me there at Jamaica when she couldn't call, come look for me and all that crap. Why me gotta wait until me reach all the way up here for live the life there? I'm gonna say, be honest with you. I believe in open communication. I believe in open communication. If you have a problem with something, speak up. Don't act like it. Don't bother you. I hate when people do that crap. Speak what's truly on your heart, not what. Speak what's on your heart, not what's in your head. And you don't edit and tailor what you're about to say already. So that's why I'm like. That's why you see. This is why I have to love Jay Ray and him nephew them. Salute them, yeah. You say when him and him and him nephew them start poor, best believe.
Every word is true.
Yes.
And if
Yeah.
you don't want to talk to Jay and him nephew, you just link JB.
I hate anyone. They don't know. But then I tell you this, I don't know why women, especially women and men, cause them craft they have to salute them craft too. Cause it's a two-way street. I'm not care nobody. Man couldn't do woman half the things and them so-called cry about so much. And man can pick up a woman who barely know wife and then wife breed her and then go marry her and then here's a share fucking father, him uncle, him nephew, him, and the list among them in him family. And him can't hate her. Honestly, I don't blame her in that situation. I blame him. Oh, I can't believe it. She a bitch, she a whore, she a slut. Brother man, when you
But she
first
didn't
saw
become a whore today, though.
I'm saying
the same. But even so, you didn't do your research. That's why I'm gonna tell you that brother named PJ Watson, one Washington. That dumb motherfucker. I do not pity him, not one bit what a girl
No
do.
one, I don't, the only persons pitying him are the dumbasses from Instagram, and we don't expect better from them. Anybody
Which
who's
guy? EJ Watson?
PJ Washington, the NFL brother who has
NBA, NBA, NBA.
my apologies. I get them mixed up sometimes, because it's always the same fucking story. Once
Well,
again,
and them
eh?
two they stay on the target in the NBA and NFL. So
Yeah.
you're right to say NFL, my boss company.
But essentially, Dario, Gold Digger came, he didn't do his research, and now he's paying the price.
Oh yeah. I think I heard about it.
This man was giving. Mark, before she even made that video on I think Instagram,
Yep.
she kinda told on herself right then and there.
The previous video she told, and I said, remember how that went viral, Bradshaw?
Yeah. And I'm like,
And
Dario,
this idiot still
this is
take her off.
Keisha. Me not for ask nobody about that girl like her whole facts. She literally tell upon herself. Me not for ask her.
Them brother, the fresh and fit and motivator daytime.
I know that, but it's now that when the back because when it happened, she make the
Yeah, Bradshaw, yeah, chip in and
no
out.
such thing as
Yeah, chip in and out.
Yeah, we're not hear nothing again, unfortunately.
Sue your phone company.
Bradshaw, you're good to have to go join back, because we're not hear nothing here, say.
yeah,
Yeah,
bitch
no,
ass
knock off.
mother. Alright, man, hang up this shit and call back.
Jojo.
You the last. The
Man.
last.
Hello?
Yeah. Continue.
Yep.
Yeah. Where was I?
After she make the video. the first one,
yeah.
that is.
Are the fresh and something they are talk about?
No
No.
man. I
Fresh
talk about
and fit.
when
Fresh and fit
the girl, Brittany Renner,
different kind of
she herself
words.
make a video, Brittany Renner herself made a video before she breed. Before she even there with him. She made a very public video on Instagram talking about her love life. Talking say she no wanna and then she's like, oh, but when she go up on Kevin Samuel's interview, she was like, oh, at one point she thought about, position herself to be, a basketball wife, going to the games, carrying the water, and all of that. So, but at the same time, she find out say he might get her bun on the side. But then it all comes back down to the same argument. So let me get this straight. So you living a promiscuous life before him. You know, say him a fuck woman before him there with you. You the fuck about a bunch of man before him. So what made you think just because it's one to say, okay, let's see if this can work? And then that's the next thing too. Head to. And then you'll waste 6-7 years of your life and then you turn around and say, so is this it? I mean, I've been with you for 5 years, no ring, no nothing. The man said, but why would I give you a ring? You didn't say that. You just wanted to hang out and see where this goes.
Hanging
It
on.
went 5 years.
Hanging on is just another definition of let's see how long we can fuck.
For men, yes, but for women, no. But for women, and this is also one of the many problems I face with my cohorts. Women believe men think with our feelings. Men are straightforward creatures.
And I don't know why when men say this, we're demonized.
Woman, me just had a fuck. Woman, want some front.
Yeah, I know, and it sounds so grotesque.
But
Oh my
aren't
God, I can't believe
but
you
they're the
just
But
said
same
them love
ones
that.
when
who
governor
says
sing it.
they say they want the truth, and when they get it, they can't take it. So why ask for it?
Yeah, Serena, this is why men lie.
Then yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's not
Hold on,
wrong.
hold
No.
on. When governor said it in the song, y'all laughed.
Y'all
That's
who?
the woman thing. Me, I beg you some front.
And that alone, what make it all worse is that when they go there, so, oh, you stay, so me no want a man where me don't like man who come talk so ball and poor about nothing.
You can
No,
tell if we talk, the
no,
man.
no, we have to try 50.
Articulate our words to seem as if we're gentlemen begging some front.
You see me? And after we get the front, I will cut. Oh,
Yeah,
you make me
dog.
feel like you want something. You lie to me. My mama tell you from the get go, say some pussy me want.
Mm-hmm.
You attached yourself to thinking that this was going to go far and beyond, but this is not Buzz Lightyear, my friend. It ends here today.
Yep. And I mean, it heartbreak me because you see, and this is why women need men. A man can see through most men's bullshit. Most men can see through another man's bullshit. Most women
True.
can't see through another man's bullshit because she she goes based off her feelings, her emotion, how this one makes me feel in the moment, not what the last one did, where I should have learned from that one first before we move on to this next one. No, and then again, the whole time between, hooking up with somebody and then, either you get dumped or you dump them, you just run going with the next somebody.
Yo,
I
that's the
really
one.
wonder if they get hurt.
That's the one thing women will never understand. Women say men bounce back so quick from relationship. Whereas if them did love a woman and them go find a different woman to sleep with. When them not understand say all this man I try to do, I keep it, I distract himself from think on it.
Exactly. It's not about like them ever think say yo like as me really don't want to use this asshole as a reference, but as a certain Damon Salvatore would say, you ever thought it wasn't about you? It's not about
Mm-hmm.
you. It's more for me. I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to be thinking about the connection. I want to lose it, technically speaking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell
But
you
no,
something. This, all right. You see, for some strange reason, when a woman hears about stroking a man's ego, it's not normally stroking it in a time of anger or a time of, activity. No, you actually stroke it in a time of peace. That's what makes a man cherish a woman. That's what turn on a man when it comes to quote unquote a woman in him life. A man want hear a woman praise him more than tear him down, which is not normally nowadays,
you
pushed.
know.
Brother, you have a better chance of seeing with someone, some sort of demon from the underworld before that happen.
Exodia.
And
Brother,
that
you have a better chance of someone with the Egyptian god cards from Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
All right, hold on. When we use another Bible reference. I'm not trying to preach, but it's just like a decent little reference.
All right, Noah.
The Samson,
Oh,
strongest man in the Bible.
oh,
The reason why Delilah could turn him into a girl clone. If you read the Bible, it never said anything about the sex. It never said anything about their love making or anything about anything like that. She used to stroke his head and sing to him. If you read before that, Samson had lost his wife and a bunch of other shit. Like he had been through some shit. All Delilah did was bring him peace.
that's how he got fucked.
And he let down his guard. That's
I'm saying
all
that
she did. She just bring him peace.
I want,
And the
and I
man
said
just
this,
let go everything.
but I said this to every woman. I say, do you know your true strength is not how equal you can equal up with a man? No, your true strength is actually in your femininity. Me don't know why when they say that to women nowadays, them get offended. But it's the truth. And I think I said this already now in our previous podcast. Me say men will go down in looks, in shape for peace. A man, a man will be married and still have a thing on the side, not because I'm hate him wife, but you're not giving him the peace where he want. And oh, why don't he leave? Why doesn't he leave? Well, there's probably kids. There's probably his finances. There's so many reasons why he don't just turn, pack up shop and left. Because he can still legitimately love her. She's just not giving him what he needs. And I say that goes vice versa. A woman can love her man and say, for instance, in the yam pum pum. Oh my God.
That's
You
actually
don't know.
quite true.
Both of you eat, brother.
And belch too. But that's not, but that's not about a man who don't do that. You understand me? Not about a man. I remember the woman love him, you know. She come from far. But him just don't do that. And she want it done.
Yeah.
So,
No, even I reference like Game of Thrones.
Mhm. But I ask,
The unsolid guys, they have no penises, yet still they would go to the brothels, to the prostitutes, just to have the woman rub their heads and sing to them.
yeah,
If you I read some literature like in ancient days, like there were soldiers who actually did that. They didn't want to have sex with the whores. Them just didn't want like guys with mommy issues and thing.
hmm
Just
sure.
have the women just lay their heads in the lap and just have women sing to them or talk to them or listen to them complain about their problems.
That way, there's a job. That way, there's a job in America and in Canada where you pay people to come to your apartment and cuddle with you.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
I
remember
know.
that. I
It's
remember
like
that.
It's like $60 an hour. $60 an hour just for somebody to hug you, hold you, stroke your hair.
Make you feel wanted or just make you feel loved and heard.
Well, I guess I said more like feel something. Because I tell a woman,
Here's something that isn't pain and anger.
Yeah. Peace.
Rage, despair,
Well,
violence.
Virgo, you know, yes, because that made that your father.
You know,
But
earlier tonight, me I talk to my mother, fam.
mm,
And me I tell her, say, oh, me know, me just don't know, yeah, man. Everything me I look for, me just I get darker. Mentally, me I get dark and defeated, brother.
why though?
Everything keeps going to shit. And no matter how much positivity me look upon things positively every time and get up. But from the other day, I just go through the motions, fam. Me tell her just go through the motions.
And I can understand that. Well, sir, maybe need some self reflection. You know, maybe need some time to yourself. Just not talk to nobody right now. For a while. Get a pen and paper. Just sit back in a quiet room and just make whatever is on your heart or your mind flow out. Let it flow out. And we normally get better results in silence. But we've been conditioned to believe so we need this bag of fucking noise. We need this one bag of things wrong way. Or else we not feel good, quote unquote, feel good.
I've been out of phone for almost a month now, and I've never felt more relaxed.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
you know, that's the funniest thing. Whenever you don't have a phone, and like despite you wanting to get back a phone. It's like you don't have a care in the world. Nobody don't have a way for contact you. Nobody don't know what going on with you. You're just at peace. Does it
And when
mean?
they get, as soon as they get back the phone, the stress come back 10 times over.
Well, it depends for what you place into that phone again. Cause I remember when my first Samsung phone burned up somehow at GC. Never have a phone for most about 2 months straight. Happiest thing on the planet. Nothing could
Yep.
phase me. Feel on coursework. I laugh. I said, easy one too. Still I pass the course. And I did.
Bro, my phone is for video game. Like, Doc is the only person I talk to.
Lies. Lies.
Who else I talk to?
You talk to everyone in this group. You just talk to me every day because I'm just very annoying.
I live alone. If I don't go to the shop or go to work.
Dario, you live alone by choice. We keep telling you that.
Who the hell am I gonna live with?
You're right on your left one.
Exactly.
If you look into the screen of where I'm located on this podcast, sir, you would know exactly what I'm about to say to you. Hey, I've already told you, kidnapping without evidence is not a crime.
Yeah, but if the person is alive, that's evidence.
Big man, as far as we're concerned, she'll get over it.
Confession.
Well, it's not evidence. It's not evidence.
I'm not kidnapping anybody.
Yet.
Ever.
Wow.
Yet.
No. Ever.
Yes.
Yes.
Think of it as a nice birthday present for her.
What the blood pepper. Yo, do I need to worry? Should I be?
No, not about me. That's
You know,
what I'm sure.
You know, for worry, it's not like somebody I tell them, say, I have the duct tape or a rope and I'm unmarked van already.
All right,
Vyrgo,
you just give me yourself a while ago.
I know that.
Vyrgo, you just give me
You
yourself
don't
a
need to
while
worry
ago.
about me. That's for goddamn sure. Because I ain't kidnapping a soul.
Don't
One
make sense.
on my podcast over here.
Not from my side. I can
you
assure
have to
you.
know
I
the
ain't
worst thing.
kidnapping a
You have to know
soul.
the worst thing. If that does come to pass, I hope it doesn't. But just for comedic effect, if it does, me and Vyrgo go know exactly who it is. Branch are going to get filled in later.
Yeah, I'm right. Get filled in. That does sound like somebody get rope tied and gagged. Why do you want to hear that?
Go for a TVJ news and you missing persons report.
Last seen at this location, wearing this and that.
Oh.
I can assure you it won't be me.
I have to know the funniest thing. If such people, their friend just call such man phone and just say, I have questions to ask and I don't think I want to ask them. Jaja. But don't worry, folks. Dario won't be doing that anytime soon. He'll be doing it the traditional way.
Knock out the father and carry him away.
Portrait.
Hey, as Dario already said, he's a transcendent being, so I'm sure he can withstand the transcendent axe that will be thrown.
Listen to me. If based on what Doc is referring to, if such young lady is to ever grace my house with her presence, it will be consensual.
All right, so no missing father then.
No missing anything.
Okay.
And if you're missing, I'm not the culprit.
Hey, not tie back to none of we.
I mean, it would make a good story still. Hint, hint.
If you're right.
Yeah, I'm right. I'll go make sure she understands she did in her book too.
Easy.
You know what I've been doing of late for you, what I do? I've been dead ass looking through images. I say, what would my friends as anime characters look like? First thing I type for Dario, anime black chef.
Anime black chef?
Yes.
See myself with blonde hair, but
I think I could be the right car again.
Dead ass. Dead ass. Virgo though. Yeah, Virgo now have a bit somebody who continuously just angry for no reason.
Want to kill her?
That's savage, bro. No, man. We need somebody angrier than that.
Darth Vader?
That's not anger. That's just issues, bro. But I compare Virgo to Asura, but Asura is a video game character.
I think I meet somebody as dark in an anime as well. Like, no.
When it comes to anger, Virgo, the closest thing that come to is this thing on Netflix called Agro Kitty. It's a Japanese thing with this little
This is going to some territory. Yo, there, do the car closing so we catch up with everything.
Anyway.
like a raccoon girl that sings heavy metal when she's pissed off, but she's always so composed. Even
Ladies and
people
gentlemen, boys and girls, if you stuck it out this long, I want to say thank you, first of all, for listening to us ramble and discuss these controversial issues and slightly attack Serena, only slightly.
So
Again, I want to remind you, please leave a like if you enjoyed the content or if you like the arguments. A dislike if you don't, or even if you want to argue with us in the comments, feel free to
You
do
won't.
so.
Just
I know you've probably heard that Jamaicans, you should never argue with a Jamaican because they will make you cry or like send you to hell, or we have made God weep. We were the reason why Jesus wept, etc., etc. I want you to know that all these statements
true.
are possibly true, and so I mean you can test them for yourself by arguing with us in the comments, or even just giving us compliments in the comments.
And wish Dario a happy
And
birthday
subscribe to the channel
on
and
his birthday on Friday, you see me?
We'll be doing a little special on Friday to wish the big man a birthday, you know. Make sure you join in the direct. Anyway, you don't join. Me and you. I will do it.
I need an adult.
You are an adult.
I am an adult.
I am one. I am one.
I need an adult for that session.
I am one.
Hey, none of us here is as stupid as Goku, so you can't blame me.
Sir,
Anyway,
that man's stupidity upon a different hemisphere.
I know that.
Anyway, so thanks again for joining. We'll see you again Friday and next week. Another episode. Take care, stay safe, and
Dario, cut it.
stay
It's gonna
awesome.
take too long.